Yeah, I was just trying to think of where they're going to be. Sorry, Jen? Afternoon, Craig. Hope you are well, mate. I didn't realise I was live straight away, sorry. We are fishing, or just getting set up. Can you hear us okay? Is the sound quality alright? Oh, good. I do. Yeah, we're okay. It's a bit of a... Sorry. Afternoon, Richard. Afternoon, Nicola. Yeah, we're a bit do we, don't we, today? Yeah, but it's okay. What is that? Okay. Yeah, it was a bit of a last minute because we did plan to go, but Jen wasn't feeling great this morning, so I'm just getting set up at the Mojo. I've got the 12-foot flatty rod. Where's the bait, babe? Thanks. Got the 12-foot flatty rod, and it's got a 2-hook flapper on. So I'm just literally getting the bait out. The bait today is macro, bluey, ragworm and lugworm, which, to be fair, is the same as it was the other day. But yeah, I spoke to Matt because I was going to see about if Matt was going to come out, but I think he's having a bit of a rest day today, and it's his birthday tomorrow, so okay. Yeah, so, oh, Jen, can you open that box up? And inside is like a tub that is like one of what I've got in my hand, and it's got bows in it.
Not yet.
Right. Crikey, I didn't expect these worms to still be alive, but they are.
That's what you get for getting good bait, eh?
Yeah, good bait from Ed. Ed's bait. But high tide is at 5. We were going to have a fish off, Jen and I, but she's not feeling very well. Well, yeah, she's just not feeling it, so I was like, fair enough. Hi, John. Which John Campbell? John, thanks for your message, mate. Look forward to giving him a try. Which Richard is it?
Richard Jarvis.
Richard Jarvis. How are you, Richard? Just baiting up down here at the moment, just putting on a nice big juicy lugworm bait. Right, we'll have lugworm on that one. I might go rag on the other, if I can find it. Yeah, I was hoping Matt was gonna come out, but like I said, it's his birthday tomorrow, and I know he's going for a nice family walk today, and I know he's going to be out doing whatever he can tomorrow to enjoy his birthday. So hopefully we'll get Matt out again soon with us, because that was a lot of fun last week with Matt, for sure. Just threading these worms. Threading these worms on. Yeah. Quite lucky to get a little space. We sat here for a little while. It is absolutely rammed down here. Absolutely rammed. But we got a little mark. So we thought we would come and give it a go. So, getting a nice ragworm bait on here. Like so. Right. There we go. And I think Jen's got a bow for us. I mean, those worms are still alive, but they're a bit minky manky on the old hands, that's for sure. But don't worry, guys. What I might do is just offset this rod. Jen, yeah. Is there anybody next to us now?
No, they're gone now.
Right, so we've got a tad bit more space. I mean, when I say a tad, I mean, if you think about a car parking space, that's as much room as what I've got to fish. But we will take whatever we can. Beggars can't be choosers and all. Beggars cannot be choosers. Jen, is my rig tangled, baby, or is it all good? Yeah, I do too. Any boats out, babe, or we good? Okay. All right, that's out there. I'm going to take this space. So, Jen, can I have a bow, please? Make sure he's holding inside there. Set the drag, ever so important. I know I'm out of shot at the moment, guys. I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Just going to wait for a bell to come to me. Jen?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Thanks. Right, guys, so this is where we were last Sunday when Matt had his whiting and cormorant. So and I had my blank. I know you can't see me or the rod at the moment, but I do have a plan. So bear with. Jen will be with you guys shortly to read any comments as well. There we go. Right. So guys, I don't know if I'm in shot. We've got a rod out, 2 hook flapper, floating beads, but now that they've moved and I mean, from where that rod is to where I am, that's all I've got to fish. You are very pinned in here at the moment. I think someone's just turning up now, aren't they, Jen?
Yeah, they're alright.
But no, Jen, I think they're coming in this place here, aren't they, next to us?
Yeah, just like a foot away from your rod.
Fucking hell. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to swear. Can you get my white stick, please, babe? Because the plan is to fish with the white stick just out in front. Let's hope for a fish, people. Jen, I'm just wondering, should we end this live and start it again because I said the F word? Oh, doesn't it? Okay. It's wonder now. So guys, we are back with the white stick, which we're going to try and catch a fish on. Jen, we'll hopefully be reading some comments soon.
Huh?
Any comments, babe? Sorry, John. Sorry, mate. To be fair, I'm not one to swear. It's just when you're social distancing and all the cars are...
Richard Boyd said, I reckon if you started pendulum casting as a blind man, you'd soon hear a nice fishing space.
I think you could be right there. I think you could be right there. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Yeah. No, I am...
Sorry, Craig, I missed your message. Craig asked what species you're after today.
We are after... Well... The other day I wanted to come here last Thursday and I was after whiting to start off white sticks and reels. So potentially when it gets dark we could be into whiting, we could be into conger off of here. They'll only be small. You catch pollock further down the side, down the end, and there's a chance of bass. But at the moment, because we're in that transitional period, it's only February. I mean, well, it's the last day of February. Do you know what I mean? And we're not into spring yet. But with the way the temperature's gone, you just don't know what's out there at the moment. You don't know when that transitional period is anymore. It's a bit strange. Yeah, it's a bit strange. But I'm going to try and catch a fish on the old white stick. Guys, for all those who have subscribed and liked the Facebook page and everything, thank you so much. I can't believe how crazy it's gone. I think we're on about 225 subscribers to the channel, which is absolutely lovely. So thank you to each and every one of you. So Richard, you said pendulum cast. Do you think I should pendulum cast with the white stick, or should we try it? Why? Right, okay, guys, I'm gonna go.
5F said, do you want me to whip some rigs on that for you?
Did anybody comment?
No, everyone's saying hello.
Okay. Sorry, what was it? Sorry, black
5F. Do you want me to whip some rigs on that for you?
That sounds great. If you're talking to me, black 5S? Is that F?
Richard said that would be hilarious.
Black 5F. I know that name.
Bear Pat is on. Say hello.
Bear Pat.
Bear, yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Bear. We are fishing Plymouth at the moment, and we're hoping for anything and everything, but we are hoping to catch a fish on my white stick. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't even know where the camera is because we have no light because it's sunny still. But Jen, am I in shot?
It's facing you and towards your other rod.
Okay, so we got a white stick, which is my white stick, to see where I'm going of a day. I'll put reel seat on it and cable tied some eyes.
You have 18 lights
18 likes.
21 people watching.
You lovely people. Jen, have you liked?
Oh, Mick said 226 subs, 20 in chat. Hi, Jen.
Ah, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
And
Black.
yes, I did like.
Thank you. Black 5F. If I were, I've had so many messages. So Black 5. You might have been the gentleman that messaged
Black
me.
5 is steam locomotive.
Black.
Bear's asking who you are.
I'm good, thank you, Bear. Bear, as in like rawr.
Yeah.
Cool. That is cool. Yeah, all good, thank you, mate. We are fishing. We've got one rod out, which is a flatty rod, 15 pound main line, 60 pound tapered shock leader, 2-hook flapper, with worm bait, lugworm on the bottom, ragworm on the top. The beads, on the rig I've got floating beads. Keep them up because I think with the weather getting warmer, it's only a matter of time if they're not back already before the crabs pop in to say hello. So yeah, and Black 5F, are you the gentleman that messaged me about your son being colourblind? Is it, if I remember correctly? I could be wrong there, but Essex, evening Joe, thank you for joining us, mate. All good, mate. We are fishing. I'm with the wife, not with Matt. I did ask Matt, who is my cameraman, to come fishing, but he's having a bit of a.
He said yes. He commented on one of your vids. That was me.
Ah, yes, brilliant. Yeah, do you know what? Talking about, because I was thinking about this before my eyesight was bad. People used to say to me, "Oh," and they just knew I was colourblind. It used to be like, "Oh, when you're driving a car," or right, because I used to ride a push bike. Like, you know, when I was a teenager, and it used to be like, how do you know when to stop at traffic lights? And I was just like, they're like, you know, if you can't tell the difference between red and green and all this lot, and I was just like, well, you know, the top light means stop and the bottom light means go. Right, let me. Right, okay, guys, we're going to go for. We're going to go for a 2-hook flapper. Okay. Ooh, that might be too heavy. I'm just having a little look at some leads here, guys, just to see what. Yeah, we'll go there. I think, guys, because I don't know about this tide at the moment, but I'm going to be fishing in shorts. So I'm going to use this weight. I don't know if you guys can even see this, to be fair. So I'm going to use that, which is about a pound, which is about 1.5 ounces. But instead of going floating beads, I'm going to go for a. Oh no, I just ripped my rib wallet. I'm going to. No, and I'm not being funny. Before you say anything, I knew the first giggle today from you was going to be from Kevsar. Just knew it.
Wait, see what I giggled at? Evening Wayne and Jan.
Jan, yeah.
She's got her tea on. She's ready for some giggles. Bring it on. Like and share on the way in.
Thank you.
Would she like to be a mediator? Moderator?
Kevsar, Jen would like to know if you would like to be a moderator. I will leave it up with you guys to discuss. So guys, on this one, right, this is the exactly the same as what I've got on this one. That's already out, but that one's got a 4-inch grip. Exactly the same apart from it's got floating beads. So 2-hook flapper, top hook, Aberdeen 1.0. The bottom hook, I've actually changed it up. I put a Coxon Raw. Now I'm not sponsored by these guys, by the way, any of this stuff, but I've got a size 2.0 on that one because I thought I'd put a bigger bait on the bottom. And what I'm thinking is, I might put some split shot on the bottom.
Gold tooth angler is here as well.
Gold tooth?
Yep.
I like that. Gold tooth angler, thank you for joining us. Sounds.
He said, wow, half the other group is in here. Hi guys. I wonder where from.
Yes, gold tooth angler. Today we are looking to catch a fish on my white stick. So that's the plan.
Kevsar said she'll send a PM. Got it right the second time.
Fair.
I should try and log on and get that.
Gold tooth angler. It sounds very James Bondy. Go to Fangler.
Don't
Dun,
start singing.
dun. What?
Don't need that in my life. Have a headache as it is.
Oh, I thought that's pretty good. Go Tooth. What did you think of that?
Just don't.
Has somebody come in and close?
They're on the other side of the car that's parked really close, that's having their tea.
Okay. No. So yes. So here we go. Anybody that's new to the Blind Angler channel here today, Pat, thank you for joining us.
How? The Tooth Angler is laughing.
Oh, I love it. Pat, I don't know if you caught my my little.
Gosh. All right, I'm off.
Right.
I'll be back.
Jen will be back reading comments in a moment. But yeah, guys, if anybody has any questions for me, don't ask them just yet because Jen will miss them because she's not here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If anybody has any questions about fishing, lifestyle, me being blind, anything eyesight related, ask away. You will not offend me in any way, shape or form, and it's getting the message out there that anybody can enjoy fishing. So any questions, guys, please feel free, no matter what it is, no matter what. I am unoffendable, unless your name's Jan.
Say my name.
I didn't say your name.
You motioned it, didn't you?
I didn't. I had line in my mouth. People were tuning in to watch fishing, not some bully who pushes her husband into the freezer for a laugh. You guys know what I'm talking about. But no, anybody that's new, ask away. And yeah, so we have got one rod out at the moment, and which hopefully we'll get something decent. It's on a worm bait. I'm just going to duck down here, guys. I know you can't see me, I'm sorry. It's just, this is where I keep the bait. So just to explain, because of my eyes, what I like to do is put things where I know that they are, and the bait is underneath the bumper of the car because you're not going to step there, so I won't step on the bait when it gets dark. So that's why I put it down here. There it is, somewhere. Ooh, I don't think we'll go worm on this one. I think what we're going to do is going to have a nice little bit of macro. This is how, like, I like to be prepared, as I always say, you know. Yeah, fail to prepare to fail. And because Jen wasn't feeling too great, I was a bit like, oh, I can't see us going, I really can't. I feel a bit bad actually, because I said that to Matt. I said, you know, do you want to go and whatnot? But I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if we're going to go. I was hoping, but Jen wasn't feeling great, so so I didn't bother taking the bait out of the freezer, which is my own fault. But I didn't want it defrosting and then having to put it back in again, you know. So I thought, well, worst case scenario, I'll have to use frozen mackerel for a tad before it defrosts, and that's where we're at the moment. Right, guys, she is back. So any questions at all, like I said, ask away. You will not offend me. Anybody that's subscribed or shared, I thank you kindly. It's helping the channel a lot, a hell of a lot, and it's a nice feeling. Yep, that's fair, Pat. Thank you for joining us, my friends. Thank you. Top guy, Pat. Top guy.
Nick asked whether I went for a sweetie run.
Mick, she's got jelly babies with her. She's got jelly babies, Mick. Nice and gently. There we go. Right. That wasn't too bad. Let's put the knife away. Always put the knife away. Oh dear. Right, stand up. Oh, here we go. So I have got, I don't know, camera there. Cool. So I've got some macro slips. So one slightly bigger than the other one to go on the bottom hook. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Right. So where did I put my white stick? Ah dear. Guys, for all those who have purchased stickers and stuff, they are in the post, and I thank you kindly, ow, for your oh they might be with you guys tomorrow actually. So
I thought Jen was supposed to be fishing as well.
she was, Mick, she was. We were going to have a right old fish off, mate. Right old fish off. I've made her some rigs and everything, but she wasn't feeling up to it. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna force her. I don't know if you guys would say that is a forfeit and I win the fish off. I would.
Wayne, if you hear the sound of kayak paddles, Andrew has got lost.
Is that Kesler?
Yep.
Kesler, do you mind if I call you Kesler? I know I'm pronouncing it with an L, but sorry about that.
Right.
She's alright. Yeah, she's just, you know what it is, Mick. She has this. She comes out all weird and stuff.
What?
Every now and then, once she's had a couple of drinks the night before. I know, I'm joking. No, she hasn't been drinking. No.
Timothy, it's hello everyone. Can't stay long.
Timothy. Ah, Timothy, thank you. Timothy from Canada, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Timothy, thank you for joining us, my friend. That's very kind of you. All the way from Canada, that's ideal. Thank you.
Hi, Dad. Daddy, you need to say the flight and say hello.
Okay. Do it nicely? Right, guys, if you heard that, that was my 3-year-old telling me to say hello to the blind angler, and I have to...
That you are the
that I am the blind... Right, guys, I am the blind angler, and I have to do it nicely. Excuse me. Oh. Well, that was nicely, wasn't it? Right, guys, here we go. Oh, God.
So call me Kev, I really don't mind. Not Kevin the gerbil or turkey.
Right, guys, thank you, Kev. I'm going to try and cast this white stick. Where's the car? Where is... yeah, maybe. I couldn't have. No. Well, the bells would ring.
Wayne, the rod's bobbing up and down. You can't tell you
Oh. Alright. God, I hate it when she's wrong. Right, guys, bear with. And I'm just going to... up, over, and under.
Did you say I hate it when she's right?
No, not at all. Right, am I still in shot? Right, yes, so guys, we are fishing Elphinestone car park. We have got 2 baits now out, which are, well, 3 baits really, lugworm, ragworm and macro. And
Tam's home now, good luck.
oh, Tam, how did you get on, mate? I was watching, but my eyes were really poor, so I couldn't keep commenting, and Jen was looking after Natalia and the children, and then she had to run my nan home, so I couldn't keep commenting, but I was there watching it all and everything. How did you get on in the end? Any joy, bud? Yeah. 2 hook flapper on both.
Oh, no, Mick thinks my ailments are self-inflicted.
Oh, Mick, they usually are, to be fair, mate.
Call him Fred.
Fred? Fred? Why Fred?
You can call me Fred if you like, Wayne.
All right, fair enough. All right, Fred.
Was Jen's ailment self-inflicted? No, they were not self-inflicted. They're looking after two small
Yeah, no. I think she's just a bit tired and a bit run down. But she's, I said, you know, we could stay at home and rest or come out, beautiful evening. To be fair, we didn't expect to be here, if I'm honest. It's one of those ones, I think it was Mick that said, don't plan anything on Thursday, just go and do it, and that's what we've done. Because we kind of thought that it would be the place that we fished on Thursday night that we would end up, because this place is always so busy. I don't know if I'm looking at the camera or not. But we thought, well, we'll just drive in, and on the way in, guys, I mean, you would have thought it was the middle of August and school holidays were off, and it was just rammed. Like, just getting here was just rammed. Coming into the car park was rammed, and we're like, yep, nowhere to go, we'll go to the other place. We parked up, we had a little chat, and then Zach was like, oh, there's a space over there, like someone had just left, so we pulled in.
Down there and smile for me. At me.
Why? What are you doing?
Thank you.
Okay. So we got in, and I don't know if you can hear the people next to us, but that's how close everybody is
Tam
to
said
each
you
other.
didn't get anything.
Oh, Tam.
Battery kept going, so you'll be prepared next time.
Yeah, Tam, I've got a really good battery pack, mate. So, which is probably going to run out now. But if I remember when I get home, buddy, I'll send you the link to it. Oh, Jen, there's a carrier bag. Sorry, guys, I would have got it myself, but one of us is the gopher and one of us is the star of the show. I'll pay for that later.
Yeah, I gave you juice.
Yeah, so this is where we are. Excuse me. Yeah, we're fishing incoming tide. High tide's at 7 o'clock tonight. It's a 4.8, I believe. So it's a good tide. It's a building tide as well. So I always think the building tides are the better tides, you know. So we will soon be into darkness and fishing hard. But it was a tide of 4.8, I think it was, wasn't it?
Today, 5 point something.
Oh, 5 point. Oh, Thursday was
5.4, I think it is.
5.4, so that's an even better tide, nice and big. I think it was Thursday then, that was the 4.8. What? You eating jelly babies?
Yeah,
Mick, Fred, she's eating jelly babies.
I need to top up my sweeties. They're nearly gone.
So guys, for anybody that doesn't know, next Monday, which is the 7th of March, at 8 p.m, I will, Sunday, yeah, I'll be going live. Next Sunday at 7 p.m, I'll be going live, and it's going to be a Q&A at home. So you guys can ask me any questions you want. We can have a look at a bit of tackle, can make some rigs up if you like, and we will just go through a few things. It's been so last week, at the end of last week, I was interviewed by the RNIB radio, and they've done a story on me on their newsletter to go out to thousands of people to try and get more visually impaired people involved, and they do things with other disabilities as well, which is ideal. So some people might join us. Matt Nicholson, cousin Matt. Hiya, Matt. Matt, did you get my message? Did you get my message, Matt?
You said it once.
All right.
I'll wait for people to get the relay and then message back.
Yeah. Matt, we're at Elphinestone. We came down here.
Mick said they're his favourite.
What, jelly babies?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair one, Mick. I don't dismind a jelly baby, but yeah, Matt, we came down. We sat here for a while. It was rammed, and I mean, to be fair, it still is. I put my rod. Matt, I put my rod in the car parking space next to us, and then somebody came and parked in it. So yeah, that's how busy it is. Not like last Sunday when we were down here. It is heaving. Oh, everybody.
Is there pizzas in the oven? So what we put in today is that cooking?
Not yet. I'm going to wait for it to get dark and then maybe bring him out. I'm not sure.
Oh, like
Everyone, tomorrow it's Matt's birthday. Matt's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Matt. I thought I'd just say it live worldwide, Matt. People in Canada are watching. Timothy from Canada's watching, so your birthday's gone out worldwide, mate.
Mr. and Mrs. Bond, say hello.
Mr. and Mrs. Bond, hello. That's interesting. I think it's Michael Bond, if I remember correctly. So we got Michael Bond. So we got the Bond family, and we've got the gold tooth angler. I'm telling you now, this is turning into a, well, I won't say, this is a James Bond, like, you know, gold tooth angler. Dun, dun, dun. And then Michael Bond's there as our hero, so yeah. Come on. Right, so we're still on the first cast. I'm hoping to catch something. On the other rod, we've got a light on there for later tonight, so you guys can see what's going on. And we've got bells on that one as well, so we can hear any jingling.
Is the roof open?
So
Right,
yeah.
you've got enough light for a minute.
I purchased a new microphone, which goes here, and then I've got a pack here, and then so it's all wireless. And it came yesterday. And it doesn't work. So you can hear me talk, but you hear a load of interference as well, which is a shame. So we'll have to rethink.
As long as they all send me some presents.
They all want Matthew. They all want to send Matthew some presents.
No, Matt wants them.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh, so hello.
Good evening, Carl. Thank you for joining us, mate. Hope you are well, my friend.
Pat said your stick rod looks pretty cool, thumbs up.
I hope.
Bond said 006 3-4.
Pat, did you just jinx my rod? Sorry, can we just go back a sec to
Not for a minute.
to Mr. and Mrs. Bond? What did 00
006
006
3/4.
3/4? Fair enough. Yeah, I know you do. Jen's just going to do a toilet run with the litless one. So yeah, we'll put Matt on comment duty if anybody asks any questions. For people that don't know, Matt, who's in the chat, Matt is my cousin and also my my cameraman. And if I'm honest, Mick, I can't remember what Jen. Oh yeah, you want to know about the bait? On the big one, so 2-hook flapper on both rod and white stick. This is a normal 2-hook flapper. On the other one, I've got a 2-hook flapper with floating beads. On the top hook, which is a 1/0, I've got ragworm, and on the bottom hook, I've got lugworm. We will hope for a bite. I think it's gonna get better once the light drops and we start fishing into darkness. I know I've got my back to you guys, I'm sorry, I'm just you can feel the weight just bouncing around. To be fair, considering this is a white stick and not a fishing rod, surprising how much you can feel. So sorry, darling. Oh, awesome. So yeah, rocking the white stick. I tell you what, the best thing about using a white stick as a fishing rod is these things are built to go in your pocket and be carried obviously all the time, so they are stupidly light, absolutely crazy. So I could stand here and hold this all night, which I might just have to, because it might take that long to catch a fish. I'm determined not to blank. I've got loads of different rigs to try, everything. So we'll just wait for some of the bait to defrost and we'll get right into it. And we'll fish hard. I was talking to someone this morning. I was talking to somebody this afternoon, and they said that they were walking on them. So, excuse me, where we are, that way is the Plymouth Barbican, and that way is Plymouth Hoe, and they walked along it because it's a beautiful thing in the morning. At any time really, on a sunny day, it's beautiful. They were here 8:30 this morning. And they said it was absolutely rammed with people fishing and people walking 8:30 in the morning. So I literally did not think we would get a spot. And like I said, we parked up, just sat there for a little while, just having a chat of what to do. And then, lucky enough, somebody moved. But since then, more people have turned up. It's absolutely crazy. That wind's feeling a bit nippy. I didn't realise it was up as high as what it is. But we got a nice big tide today, so I would expect to catch something. I would expect that we get a whiting, and because I think Matthew caught his like last Sunday, so a week ago today, and we had a lot of rain that week, and Matt caught a whiting then, and I think it's been a lot clearer and drier, which means clear skies at night. You know, the temperature's been down to around about 3-4 degrees, so the temperature's dropped down again. So there's a chance that the whiting could be a biting. So let's hope. I mean, I'll take anything, to be fair. It's blank. Oh, is it? Sorry? I
didn't realise you had it tied on.
Yeah, I got it clipped. Oh, where's that clipped? Where's that gone? Who's caught that? No, it's... Yeah. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. Are we clear or? No, that's okay, don't apologise. Yeah, don't you worry. If I hold it down there, are you alright clearing it? No, don't you worry, don't you worry. We've all got to start somewhere when we're learning, don't we, eh? So, it's not a problem. Are we clear or? Nearly? Alright, cool, no worries. She did me. I'm a cracking catch. Alright? No worries. Alright, let's have a little wind in on this one because I don't know if they brought me all the way in. Oh. There we go. Up we go. Up we go. I'm about to lose my spot now on the other side, I reckon. Okay. Right, I think I'm good here. Nope. Right, we're having a bit of a moment. 2 seconds, guys. That's why I try and get my bearings back. That's better. Right. Right, I can hear Jen, so I think I'm good here. Alright. You okay? Jen, am I okay here where I am? Alright. I'm right back to where my rod was. I'll tell you in a moment, sweetheart. Right, well. We're at a bait on the top, and we are at a bait on the bottom. So let's get some bait. Jan? Okay. I just wanted to know where you were so I could. Somebody caught me, so I had to walk down there. Just a lady. She was on her first ever cast, so she came right up and caught my big one. But because of the fact that you weren't here, I was like, not that that was a problem, just I didn't know where I was then coming back, so I thought I might have walked past.
Essex said.
Joe?
It says Essex,
Yeah.
Missed your way, mate. Feeling lucky tonight, bud?
I hope I'm feeling lucky, mate. I do feel lucky actually. We're fishing where I like to fish. It is busy, so I am penned in, but beggars cannot be choosers, and we're fishing into darkness, so we stand a chance. We stand a chance. It's just getting out and having a good time, isn't it, eh? That's what it's all about. The fish is just a bonus, you know. Any other comments, babe, or?
I'll get there in a second.
Oh, okay. Oh, dear. How is Mr. and Mrs. Bond tonight? You guys well? They joined us on Thursday night for the first time, I believe, and they've come back today, which is lovely. So we've got some nice big mackerel baits. I think that's the camera. I don't know. When I say big, I mean big for the setup that I've got going down. They're actually quite chunky. I've got quite a bit of meat on there, maybe a bit more than I wanted to. So, but we will make it work. Richard Hoy, evening. I am not deaf. Yeah, do you know what, Richard? I would say, out of all of my senses, probably I wouldn't say they've got better, because I don't think they do. I think you just learn to use them more. But I would say hearing has become not better, but more in tuned with what's going on around me. Normally, like, you know, you can have a conversation with someone and you'll also hear something that's going on a little bit further away. It's like you hear things to know where you are. And my memory, because I do a lot of like memory mapping. Yeah, I would say memory and hearing, to be fair. I would say touch and feel, but Jen never lets me. Sorry. It's not that kind of show. What?
Matt agrees with me. His
I do listen to Matt.
No, me.
Oh, right, to you, yeah. I was going to say, I listen to Matt. I say to Matt, do you want to go fishing? Matt says no. I'm busy, I've got work or the kids or something. And then I'll ask him again about an hour later. But that's only because I like fishing with him. We have a good laugh. He's a good guy, is Matt.
And Mr. Bond asked what you like this
Mr. Bond, whiting,
or should I say 006 and quarter?
006 and a quarter, whiting, pouting, strap conger, I'm taking that off. I'm not happy with that piece of mackerel. I'm going to cut a piece more. Wasn't happy the way that was. Yeah, sorry. Whiting and pouting. There's chance of bass. There's chance of strap conger. There's chance of mackerel. Ah, lovely, Tim. Tim. Yeah, fair one. Tim, thank you for joining us. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it, and thank you for the like. That's decent of you, thank you. That's better. That's a better piece of mackerel. But here, to be fair, Mr. Bond, anything could turn up. Up to the side, up to my left is a river where they catch, apparently they catch flounder, and they catch a lot of bass. Now, in order for the bass to go up there, they've got to swim this way. So, chance of a bass. They catch mackerel, they catch bass, they catch pollock. They've had ray. Oh, sugar. Have I popped the mic out? So yeah, anything could turn up here. So you never know. Okay. That's better. I think some more fishermen have turned up. Where to? Where to, Jen? Huh? What, are they turning up now? Are they already fishing, or? Jen? Thank you, Jay, for joining us. I'll be with you guys in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna... Jen, is there a car next to me? How many parking spaces are free? How many parking spaces? Ah, cool. Jen, is there a boat down there? Okay. Get the bell on. Guys, I put the light on because in my eyes I think it's dark. I don't know. So I put it on so hopefully you guys can see it okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Can somebody just let Jen know that you can hear me? Or huh? I'll be with you. I just want to call him. Oh. Jen.
It's on the floor.
But yes, I knew it was on the floor.
I told you.
All right, guys, can
I
you?
feel like I've missed Nick out.
Nick,
Nick.
Mick,
Oh yeah.
Fred. Right.
Got a spanner now.
Who's got a
But he
spanner?
hasn't got a spanner. Amanda and Nicola's got a spanner, but he hasn't. Does he want a spanner?
To be fair,
so I can give him a spanner.
Mick's trouble. Mick takes your side over mine. Sorry, you said there was a new subscriber. Jay. Thank you for joining us, mate. My name's Wayne. I am the blind angler, or dangler. And what we've done today is we've got 2 rods out, mate. Oh, sorry, not 2 rods. We've got 1 rod out, which is a flatty rod, 12 foot long, fixed spool reel, loaded up with 15 pounds main line and a 60 pound tapered shock leader. The reason it's 60 pound is because it's tapered and that's all they had available. So I was like, fair enough. On that, we've got a 2 hook flapper with floating beads. Top hook is a 1/0, bottom hook is a 2/0, and that's loaded up now with some mackerel bait, and it's got a 4-inch grip lead on. And on this one, now we were launching on Thursday white sticks and reels, which is basically me saying anybody can fish, anybody can have a good time. So what I've done is I've...
Ryan said hello.
Who, sorry?
Ryan.
Ryan, good evening, my friend. Yeah.
The fisherman says hello and good luck.
Mr. Fisherman, thank you for joining us, mate. Thank you. So Mr. Fisherman and Jay, who has joined us. Ryan, thank you for joining us, mate. We are back out. So white sticks and reels is basically me saying anybody can catch a fish on anything. So I've got my white stick, put reel seat on it, fixed spool reel, 12 pound line. I've used cable ties as eyes, and I'm going to try and catch a fish on it. So wish me luck. Is that car reversing? Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. We've got 1 main rod, we've got a rod out hoping for a fish, and we've got a white stick out hoping for a fish. The bait we've got tonight is mackerel. I've got a little bit of bluey, and I've got some lugworm and ragworm. So yes. Yes.
Jay said that you're amazing already, mate.
Oh, thank you, Jay. That's very kind of you.
Richard Boy said you should get a new coat made with a blind angler back to front so it looks right on camera. That's because I haven't figured out how to turn the flip camera over so it's not mirror.
So, yeah. Basically, what I need to do there is hit 1,000 subscribers so I can do it via YouTube, which I think does it automatically. No, do you know what? It's to be fair, like I've said all along, we've got the t-shirts, we've got the stickers for sale, but it's never going to be about the money. It's all about sending the message out that anybody can fish and have a blimmin' good time doing it. Do you know what I mean? I'm here with my wife, fishing. Last Sunday I was here with my cousin who's in the chat, which is Matt, fishing. In fact, me and Matt have a good time. There's a video on our YouTube channel which is called Cod and Bass. Just Cod and Bass, not Cod and Bass 2 or anything like that, just Cod and Bass. I think it's had over like 1,000 views. And that's me and Matt fishing, and a lot of fun. Have you got one? Well done.
Saves a blank.
Saves a blank. Oh, I can hear a bell jingling, but I don't know if that's not me. Right, guys, you know what? I know they're float fishing, so they've probably had mackerel, which is fine. Anything would be nice. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut some slivers up, because this fishing rod, this white stick is going to be
Coast Beach and boat fishing says hello.
South Coast Beach and boat fishing. Thank you very much for joining us. We are fishing with 1 fishing rod and 1 white stick, and I'm just going to.
That sounds really weird.
I'm going to just cut some slivers up. I'm going to rebait that one because the darkness is coming in. Am I even near the bait? Yeah. Yeah, I've got a nice sliver there already, so I'm going to cut that in half and just use that, which will be
No.
Oh, sugar.
No, darling.
Oh, is that my rod? Or is that somebody else with bells? In a minute, sweetheart. Right, got this. Somebody else's bells are jingling.
Somebody else is reeling in.
Okay, somebody else's bells are jingling. So
You're not allowed, eh?
let me just. Oh, normally you don't hear her. She's silent. So we're going to have a little winding of the white stick. Jen, do you want to give her my light to look after? Oh gosh, that was right in close. That was right in close. I don't know what happened there. In my box on a tripod, so she usually likes to play with it. But we have got full bait on this, I think. Now, last week when we were here, guys, yeah, I do have full bait still. Last week when we were here, guys, we found that we were getting bites, but they were just really finicky, really gentle little bites, nothing major. So we found that little baits worked the best. I mean, it was around about this time that Matt caught the fish. So so I'm thinking now it's going to be any time. What I might do though is I'll send this one out, and if the baits come back all mankified, I will change to a 2-hook flapper with floating beads, and I've got one to show you in a minute actually, because I've got a rig made up with some floating beads which I've never seen before. These type of floating beads. I mean, they look pretty cool. I think they do a grand job. But I'll show you in a second, and then I'll tell you where I got them. Oh.
A couple of people are off to make tea.
Couple of people off to make tea. Yep, no, that's fine. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Let's get this mackerel bait on. There we go. So what we've got at the moment, guys, just for anybody that's new, our car is well, you call it a people carrier, but really it's a van. Like a 7-seater. It's huge. It's like a Ford Grand Contrino Connect, something like that. I mean, it's massive 7-seater. And what we do is we put all the seats down, apart from the back. Yeah, that's fine, babe. Apart from the back seats, and then the kids sit on the back seats, and they've got all their toys, and we've got a TV in there as well for them to, well, not TV, but a laptop, Jen's laptop, to watch. But the youngest one's missing her mummy.
Pat's doing tea, but he can multitask at the same time, not like Kev.
Right, here we go, guys. Cast number 2 on the white stick. Cast number 2 on the white stick. I'm hoping it's going to go out a little bit further. Last week we were here and we had a very unsurprising catch, which is this the car? Yeah. Which was Matthew. Caught a nice whiting. Well, it's a whiting. Also caught a cormorant, which is on camera. Right, so I want to go that way. Let that sink down. Let's bring it this way a tad. There we go. Just hold in there. Just want to bring this one. Yeah? Yeah, I did think that. It was a bit It was a bit of a big sliver, that one, not what I was. Oh, I think I've gone down here with this one. Oh! Hang on, let's get this one clear. Sorry, mate. That was a bad cast on my part. Yeah, no, it was a bad cast on my part. That one. Sugar, flipping. No, it's. Can you see that, Jen? Sorry, mate, that was my fault.
I think it's free now.
Is it free?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was a bad cast. I knew that was a bad cast. I aimed. Ooh. Guys, we might have just had a little bite on that rod. Ah, thank you, Jay. Thank you very much, my friend. Hey, sorry, who? Steve, hiya, mate. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you, my friend. If anybody hasn't, The Blind Angler is on Facebook, and you can follow and share us on there. And what we do is, when we go out fishing and we can't film it, I do reports. But if we know we're going to have a live session as well, we like to try and promote the live. So we'll say that we're going live, and we're trying to give everybody like 24 hours, 24-hour notice. And then we'll also, on the day that we're going live, we'll also tell everybody of the time that we're going live as well. So yeah, that's. I wonder what happened there. I wonder if those people over there went over me a little bit, because it's a little like tap. Well, it might have not been my bells actually. Could have been somebody else's. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, that light is the car there. Oh God. Right, so I want to be more that way and out. That's better. That's better. Right, because that's just gone in. Make sure that ratchet's set. Let that sink down. A lot deeper there now. Now that tide's built up. A lot deeper. Let a bit more line out. Don't have a grip on that one, so I'll have to keep an eye on him. And where's the other rod? Let's go over here a little. What the hell is it? I'll tell you what, he's a bit slack. So I just wonder if he's been. I hope so, Mr. Bond. I hope so. I hope so. Let's just wind that slack in a tad. Right. Okay. I've lost my white stick. There it is. Okay, here we go. Right. Guys, I don't know what you guys can see. Sorry. So those who don't know, I'm fishing at the moment with my wife Jen, but we do have a little bit of a laugh that she has to read all the comments to me, and she also talks on there as well. So she's also, so we've got Matt, who's the cameraman. We've got myself as, I want to say star, but I'll say presenter. No, we're star. And then we've got Jen, who's kind of like the communications manager, the PA. Yeah, she does. Well, I won't say she does everything, but yeah, that's it. And for those who are new, on my cap here, I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see the light. I don't know if can they see that, Jen? That there is the Blind Angler logo, and that fella is called Roddy the Coddy.
Ryan's asking what species today.
Anything.
She's eating a big bottle of sweet.
Amanda's eating sweets. So that's not one of Jen's, Amanda, is it? So as my communications manager, I have to pay her with sweets. So that's why there's a joke about sweets, guys. Just bringing everybody up to date. And Carl, the species, literally anything. Here we could have whiting, we could have macro on the bottom, whiting, pouting, chance of a bass, strap, conger, and Literally anything could turn up. Anything. Can the people see the other rod? Yeah, cool. Cool. So let's hope for a fish. I mean, the conditions are absolutely spot on. Oh, it's that guy's bells. I thought that was mine. It's kind of strange, guys, do you know what I mean? Because I'm used to like fishing with bells and being the only one. But when you fish here, everybody seems to fish with them. Which is fair, I haven't got a problem with that, but it does, when you hear bell jingling, you're like tuned in, ready to pounce. So let's hope for, so the sun's just going down, we've got some nice baits on there. Next time I wind in, I might go for where I'm on one and macro on the other. Thing is, guys, it's that busy. It's kind of one of those ones where if the bell goes, you're going to think instantly. You're going to think yes, and then the next thing you're going to think is, somebody tangled with me. But it's okay. Pat, how are you, my friend? Are you keeping well there, buddy? Did Pat say he was cooking tea? What are you cooking, Pat? We know Matt's having pizza, and we know.
Jay said that this is beautiful. I know some people who can't even fish properly. He said, "What a guy."
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Oh, for God's sake.
Jay, those people that can't fish properly, right? I'm not one of them, am I? But yeah, no, thank you for.
Steve asked where you were fishing, so I wrote where you were.
Yeah, Elphinestone car park in Plymouth on the south coast of Devon, and there's been some nice fish out of here over this winter. This place has produced some brilliant fish. They had a cod out of here not so long ago. Matt's son Corey had a £1.12 whiting. Zach's had a £1.2 whiting out of here. There's been a thornback ray, pollock. So it's one of those ones. When it fishes, it fishes well. And we, I'm a Plymouth lad, and I only really fished it this winter for the first time. Matt and I, just because of lockdown.
Battered cod and crispy mashed potato walls, Pat said.
Right, let's pack up. What time do you want us round, Pat? That sounds lovely. That sounds nice. If I stand here, can you guys still see that? Yeah. But we've had people up here fishing, float fishing at night, and in the pitch black float fishing for mackerel, and they've been filling their boots, I tell you. And what they do is they cast their float out.
He said anytime when you'd be most welcome.
Ah, thank you, Pat. I will hold you to that. Yeah, lovely. But yeah, they cast their float out, and then what they do is they hit it with their head torch. They light it up with their head torch, and it brings the mackerel up to the float. And yeah, there was one lad here. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry?
31 watching, 34 likes.
Wow, 31 people watching. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and joining us tonight. Hopefully I can show you guys a fish or two. That's the plan. But thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And any new people that have subbed, or anybody that's shared, liked, etc. Thank you for your support. Absolutely love it. Thank you. Oh, come on. I would love to catch a fish. To be fair, I would love to just catch a fish, but I would love one on this white stick. In a minute, I'm just going to pack some stuff away. I'm not. I'm not, guys, don't worry.
He said, did you say mackerel? We only get them in the summer.
Yeah, do you know what, Steve, right? We have had mackerel this winter like you would have thought it was summer. There was been just swarms and swarms of them down here in the in the southwest, and big ones, bigger ones than what was in the summer. So there's actually people mackerel fishing right now as we speak. There's people left and right of me mackerel fishing. And I think one got caught just a minute ago to my left-hand side.
Richard probably said, does anyone squid fish in there?
Yeah, Richard, do you know what? Funny you say that, they do, mate, but for some reason the squid didn't come in this year. Because Matt and I bought some squid jigs and came down and tried it, and that was the first time we fished it. That was back in October, the end of October. We came down here to squid fish, and yeah, we didn't get a sausage, but we haven't heard of anybody catching any squid off of here, which is strange because it's so lit up. Because you've got Mount Batten on the other side there with all the lights. You've got the city behind us. You've got the Barbican. You've got the Hoe, all the cars and everything. And because between here and Mount Batten down there is the harbour, and there's boats coming and going all the time. It's just lit up, so you would expect the squid here, but they just never came this year for some reason, or this winter, should I say. So very strange. Or if they did, whoever caught them kept it very quiet because we didn't hear of a single one. Just waiting for the communications manager to come back. What are you laughing at? Kev, what's Kev said?
Right, twins, Mary scoffing, and now I can help Jen be a wild child. Obviously, I'm a good role model.
I don't think you are a good role model. Actually, to be fair, you'll have to go some to get my wife. She's terrible.
Hello.
George Ray.
Yeah.
George Ray, thank you for joining us, my friend. How are you? Hope you are well. Yeah, I just want to say actually that whenever people are live, and I tend to watch as many as I can and support as many as I can. Sometimes we'll have one on my phone watching it live, one on the TV watching it live, just to give the views and the likes, etc. But if anybody says hi to me and stuff, and I don't comment back or anything, or ask me any questions, I apologise. It's just I can't really read the comments. I do my best, and sometimes I'm sat next to Jen and she'll read them for me so I can answer them, or she'll answer them in my place. But sometimes it's just impossible. Like the vision that I have literally is, if you look at a capital letter E on your keyboard, I just see the top two lines of the E. I don't see the rest of it or anything else. That's how limited the vision is. So if you imagine, when I read, I have to read each individual letter and then make the word up as I go along. Well, not make it up, but spell it out.
Makes up.
So yeah, you guys. So if I'm not a ignorant person or anything like that. So if anybody says hello or asks any questions and I don't answer it, I apologise. It's just
No worries, we understand.
cool. Who said that? Pat. Cool. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. What are you laughing at, Jen?
It's alright, you're not in on the joke, so it don't matter. You missed that one.
Fred, do you reckon she's going to give me a, or Mick, do you reckon she's going to give me a jelly baby? Can I have a jelly baby, please?
No, they're stashed in my pocket.
What? You're not going to give me a jelly baby? I shared my minstrels with you.
I shared mine with you, and I gave you more after throwing them on the floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she threw her minstrels on the floor and then she gave them to me.
Steve said, Wayne, you're a top guy. I wish we could say
Thank you, Steve. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Thank you, mate.
George said hello to me. Can you say hello to me?
Hiya, George, Jen says. Come on. Come on. Thought I heard a jingle, but it's not my bells. No, I know. I'm going to have a jelly baby for look. If I may. Right, not green, red, please.
No. There you go.
Thanks. To be fair, I asked for red. I don't know why. Because they don't taste any difference, do they? I don't think. Do they? Hmm. So guys, when I sort out going after a blue shark for my 40th birthday, do you reckon I should take the white stick? The white stick rod?
Matt said, did you lick the bait for luck?
No, I did not lick the bait for luck. Let's not get back in.
Matt,
Let's not.
seriously, if you saw the stateless mackerel, you'd be
Let's
like,
not talk. Right, so guys, there's a bit of a joke that when I hit 500 subscribers, I've got to lick a macro. It's a joke. Surely,
"Is that a joke?"
what, you're going to hold me to it?
Yeah. All 500 of us.
What's the subscribers on at the moment?
I don't know. Hang on.
What's it on? Okay, sorry.
227.
227. Wow, I mean, that's gone up, so thank you very much.
Jamie is on, say hello.
Hiya, Jamie. Thank you for joining us, my friend. We are currently fishing Plymouth. We've got one rod out.
Matt said that would be while you're on your 5th blank.
That's why I'm on my 5th blank.
Yeah, because you trying to lick your bait.
I don't want to lick no bait. Let's just leave the bait licking alone.
Boom. 43 likes. Let's keep them coming.
Ah, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Carl. Get in. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining us. Yes, Jamie, we have got one rod out, which is a flatty rod. 2-hook flapper, loaded up with mackerel, and it's got floating beads on that one. And on this is a white stick, which is my white stick to help me see where I'm going.
Jamie said 45 now.
Ah, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, so this is my white stick to help me to see where I'm going. And what I've done is I've put a reel seat on it, so I could put a fixed spool reel, which is a size 2,500, 12-pound line,
Ryan said,
and I've
don't
got.
worry, bud, you'll catch. When you catch it, it'll taste better than any sweets.
Let's hope so.
When you look at the mackerel.
I ain't licking no mackerel.
Sucking a lugworm.
I'm not sucking a lugworm either. Oh yeah, and Jamie, what I've used for rings is cable ties, and that's what we've got going on. And what are you laughing at?
I got a task to do, but I can't tell you.
Who from? Mick?
No.
Kevs?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
When you have your next jelly baby.
No, I'm not having any more jelly babies. You're going to dunk it in the worms or something, rub it along a macro. Well, I'll tell you now, right? If I hit 500 subscribers...
York said they've liked and will share on Twitter.
Who, sorry?
York.
York? Oh, from Germany?
Yeah.
Hello. Ah, thank you.
Jamie
Welcome.
Said, is
thank
that
you.
Working? Yeah, fair play. York said they'd be back in a minute or so.
Yeah, cool. What did Jamie say, sorry?
Is that working? Yeah, fair play.
Is that working? Oh, what?
That you're doing with your rod.
Yeah, it seems to be. It seems to be, mate. And when I say seems to be, as in like I've managed to cast out and hold bottom, but I haven't caught a fish yet.
It does keep
Yeah, so these reels, guys. Oh, fuck, sugar.
like that.
Yeah, it does that. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. It just made me jump. Did not mean to swear. Apologies. Just made me jump, that's all. But yeah, it comes apart here. And where it's come apart there in that section, it does it all the way up so you can put it in your pocket. Sorry about the curse word there. That's yeah, come on.
Richard Boy said, take the white stick to a rod field away and it would be the best looking white stick in the UK.
Indeed, mate. Indeed, that would be so cool.
Jamie said, liked and shared on the way in. What are you after?
Jamie, thank you for liking and sharing, mate. I am after, to be fair, anything, because we got a promotion. What?
John Biff, he said, poacher's rod. Well, Andy.
Oh, mate, it is actually, if you think about it. So if there's any poachers in the chat, PM me, and I'll get a rod built and made out, sent out as soon as possible. No, we've got stickers actually of white sticks and reels, basically showing that anybody can catch a fish on anything. You know, because in the olden days, you used to have a stick, didn't they, and a piece of string. And I know they used to be in the rivers looking for like dace and so on. But I thought, well, it could work in the sea. So we're giving it a go. I'm going to see how many fish we can buy. We can catch on it. So I might have to buy some fish on it. So yes. Yeah, and you want me to lick it? You want me to lick it? No, I don't think that's my mackerel.
Can you shut the boat, please?
I'll put it in the bag, Zach, okay? So you won't smell it anymore. Let's have a little think. I kind of thought with darkness upon us, we would have had a bite by now. And I know the fishing's been weird for a few, where I've been watching people live. I know YouTube's been, I know the fishing's been a bit strange for, where is the bait? I know the fishing's been a bit hard for...
Ryan said mackerel is actually really tasty raw. And Jamie said yes with soy sauce.
Thanks, Ryan.
Joe said your future streams need to have a warning. Tenor pants are advised to be worn. They're all laughing.
What, at me blanking?
No.
Okay.
Just the giggles.
You guys, do you know what? It's not just about the fishing, is it? You know, the fishing is the bonus. It's all about having a laugh, whether you're live and talking to you fine people, or if you're not live and you're just out fishing and with your friends or family. But you know, guys, it's about
Stephen Buckham has said, what is the target tonight?
The target tonight, Stephen, is literally we will take anything tonight. It's been one of those quiet periods where we haven't had a fish for a little while, so we are going for anything tonight. But with that, well, there is a chance of a few different species tonight. So they are whiting, pouting, conger, bass. Anything and everything can come off here, to be fair to you. Just prepping some bait.
Jamie said that he loves mackerel. I caught loads in Wales but moved to Kent, so gotta have to go find them. Think we're catch and go there.
Oh, you're in Kent. Okay. There is like, you have to forgive me because I don't know that area too well and whatnot, but on YouTube there is the Essex coastal foraging and angling Joe. So he's up in Essex, and in Kent you've got the fish hunter Reese, who fishes up there a lot. So if you're not on their channel, it might be worth having a little look at theirs, and they might be able to point you in the right direction to get your hands on some. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh, you legend. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. So, where do you put that, Jen? I do. What's he got in here then? What are you laughing at?
Inside joke. You're not part of inside joke.
Not part of inside. Guys, seriously, if there's anybody new there and you want to know anything about my eyesight, ask away. Ask away. You will not offend me, and I'll answer any questions at all. Happy to do what I can That's a nice piece of mackerel fillet.
Jamie said he's having a few beers hoping for that rod bend.
Oh, you and me both, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Right.
JKMA says, can you see me waving?
Sorry? JKMA? Why, are you down here?
Oh. Cream City News said hello.
Cream City News.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your shout out the other day. I know you gave me a shout out, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Can you see me waving? Where are you down here?
No, I think it was on there because I missed the
Oh, right.
comment.
Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, oh, right. I was going to say, I can't see anybody waving. But, guys, I know you... Why, what's Matt saying?
Matt said he'll be just talking, Jamie.
Oh, Matt. But no, thank you for joining us, Carl. Thank you, mate. Thank you. No, do you know what, guys? Cream City News, thank you so much. I know that you gave me a shout out because you said yesterday on local Mark's fishing. So thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Here we go. Just being careful of the other line there. Right. Right. Now somebody's just left to the side of us, so we're going to have a little flick that side, I think. Where's my rod rest? There he is. Right. Oh. Now, do you know what I did? I've actually put the bait somewhere away from where I normally put it. Ah.
Well done.
Well, I knew. Yeah, well, I knew I put it on the curb, so that's why I kind of walked like one foot on the curb and 1 foot off. So I knew I was on the curb was between my legs, and everybody's leaving.
Then that side, they're all back.
Oh, I thought you meant everybody's leaving the chat, and I was just like, oh no, what have I done? 35 people liking. I don't think I've had so many people watching, so guys, thank you very much. It's a bit worrying that everybody's leaving, but they could have been here all day float fishing, and now they just want to go home and have their tea, which bodes well. I'm going to put that bait, oh sugar, do you know what, I'm going to put that bait on my welly so I know where it is. I'm going to get this old bait off because that fillet that guy gave me was ideal. 228 subscribers, thank you guys. I'm a little bit worried that if we get to 500, we're not going to get to 500 subscribers tonight, so I don't have to lick that manky mackerel that I've got. You won't kiss me for a week.
You'll be sleeping downstairs.
I'll be sleeping downstairs. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys that rig. I'll show you in a second. Let's get some bait on here. So guys, I always bait up skin side down first, through into the fleshy side, from the fleshy side out into the skin side, and just concertina it all the way. But the last one I like to be in the fleshy side. Jen's having a right good giggle, which I'm guessing is Kev.
No, it's Keith.
Keith.
Just don't put the bait down on your willy. And Mick said, oh, very little do you know. Laugh your face.
Yes, it's very true, Mick. It's very true. Keith, whatever do you mean?
Kev said, "Oh dear, challenge accepted. Come on, Pete, promote the blind angler. We need mackerel licking."
We don't want to see the macro licking.
Oh, I still want to see you lick mackerel.
I do not want to be licking any fish tonight.
Fishing Live just popped in to say hello and drop a like.
Keep fishing live. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you, my friend. All the support and everything has been absolutely phenomenal, and I appreciate it. Guys, I'm not, as I've said before, I'm not about the money or anything like that, but if anybody ever wants a sticker, we do have some stickers for sale. Just let me know, but I'm not really one to promote it. I'm not too sure what to do with it, to be fair. So yeah. Let's put a bell on the end. There we go. Guys, can you just let me know if you can still see this rod in a second when I just want to make sure that.
Pat sent you a picture of tape. He's even put ketchup on it and got an iron brew.
Have you? Oh, cheers, Pat. Yeah, it will. To be fair, I would say something funny about Jen's cooking, but I can't. She is.
You said there's a lot of licking around tonight.
Right. Excuse me. I am going to go for another little bit of a.
John said nicely lit up wine.
You can see that? Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, mate. La, da, da. You can use my glasses. Sweep. Oh, sugar.
Pat said he couldn't resist.
It's okay, Pat. Thing is, Pat, I can't see pictures, so you can send as many as you like. Which is a shame, actually. I can't see pictures, but just gonna have a nice. Oh, bless her. Right, that knife is not in a sheath, so I've put it right back. Oh, what was that? Oh, no. Oh. We've dropped the white stick. Right, the rod, the bait is not where I... Right, okay. No, use that. I'm just going to bait up again, because those people have gone next to us. I can have a good flick. When I say a good flick, I mean...
Said he knew, he just knew I would tell you.
Yeah, no, that's... Don't you worry, Pat. Ooh.
Got all the space now this side, right?
Yeah, I'm going to have a nice big wallop. I'm going to wallop the white stick right out there. To be fair, the nicest thing is I've got one rod, which I'm fishing at distance, and then I've got the white stick in close. You know, if they're in close, they're in close. If they're out far, hopefully we'll bag a fish or two. We'll bag one. I think we'll bag one, guys. I'm feeling confident. Sugar, sorry guys, I'm all tangled around the mic lead here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right. Here we go. What's that boat? So if anybody's watching and they're new to fishing, the biggest tip I could give you would be local knowledge. Whether it's a local Facebook group. Jan, can you see evening Colin? Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh, that was lucky. I nearly stepped on that. Yeah, anybody that's new to fishing, Facebook, local tackle shops, they should be able to give you all the help. But obviously, YouTube is a great place to start as well. So you can watch things being made like rigs, etc. And a lot of the YouTubers are really decent. And you know, if you send them a PM, 9 times out of 10 they'll answer it and answer your question and are extremely helpful. Where's that other piece of... Oh, it's on my foot. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Well, I'm surprised we haven't had a bite yet. Thank you for watching Keep Fishing Live, and thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you. Appreciate the support. I really do appreciate the support. Ouch. Oh, let's just see what's going on here. Got a bit of a tango, which should be now clear. It is.
Nick said, wait and get your stickers and stuff out, mate.
Yeah, I'll
Got to get your name out there, Mother.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. It's just, yeah, I mean, any money that's made literally does go into the blind anglers fishing fund. So to bring different content, and there's some content that I'm eager to bring out.
Oh, Jamie's put a little something in your PayPal.
Oh, Jamie.
If you PM the Facebook page, I'll send you out a sticker.
Yeah, Jamie, if you PM the Facebook page, The Blind Angler, I will get a sticker out to you tomorrow. Just need your address and I'll show you them in a minute actually if you want, mate. Right, I'm just down this side, guys, just because the people that were next to me. Oh, no, that guy's still there. Right, oops. Right, oh, sugar. Right. Kick the old logo. Right, here we go. Here we go. Jen?
Do you have to save that, sir?
Right.
I have to go on my profile, not yours, so try and save it. Yes, sir?
Am I away from the car?
Yeah. It's hilarious, though.
Right. I thought that was going to be a good cast. Well, for the white stick it kind of was. I don't know where I am. Right, here I am. Let a bit more line out. Evening, thank you George, thank you my friend. George is the... Oh yeah, I was going to show you, wasn't I? Can you guys still hear me okay? Because I kind of stepped on the mic cable. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, so.
Yeah, guys, I'll show you the stickers actually.
In a bit.
Oh no! Rod, real white stick. Right, stop doing that. I won't be able to. Back, I'll put that bit in my pocket. Thanks, guys. Can you hear me okay? Right, yes. Sorry about that, guys. Right. Yeah, this is why we need to get some Bluetooth microphones. What?
You already said no, I'm deaf.
Hey, we could be...
Blind man.
I'm blind, you're deaf. We'd be see no evil, hear no evil. Come on, you fish. Where are you? Come. Oh, Jen, can you pass me the stickers out the box and I'll just...
No, I can't. I'm doing it.
Oh, sorry. Right, task number 1 is to find the box. Oh. Oh, there's the rig wallet. Right. Ooh. Blind and one-handed. Right. Sorry, guys. Guys, so if anybody would like a sticker, they're here. Now, they are £2.25 each, or 2 for £4. Is it? And that way. So, and there they are. Is that right? So you've got Roddy the Coddy, and you've got Decca the Shark, which is the launch of White Sticks and Reels. Can you see that? So they're waterproof and they're vinyl as well. You just got to clean your tackle box before you put them on and let the tackle box dry. But that is what we have. Jen, can I pass you that, babe? Thank you. So yeah, if anybody's interested, drop us a PM. But I'm not too sure what to do about them, to be fair, because I mean they are lovely. I've got them on my tackle box and on my lure box and that, and we've sold a few. It's just I'm not a salesman, so I don't really know. You know. Let's get off that subject, and let's talk about why we haven't caught a fish yet. Why haven't we caught a fish yet? Come on, Bells, get a jingle in. Excuse me, sorry. Get a jingle in, Bells. Right, where's Jen? Jen? She's not there. If anybody's writing in... Oh.
Jamie says, I've not used my tackle box yet, so it should stick on good to mine. Haha.
Nice one, Jamie.
The page is linked there.
The page is linked. Cool. So yeah, the Facebook page there, the Blind Angler. And yeah. So guys, the RNIB radio done an interview on me the other day.
It's on the radio tomorrow.
And that it's on the radio tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. So if anybody has,
RNIB radio.
it's called RNIB Connect Radio. So if you've got like an Alexa or anything like a DBA radio, you can pick up the. It's not a bad little radio station, to be fair, but I will be on there between 10 and 12, and again between 4 and 6, I believe. But don't worry, because what I'll do is the lady is sending me a recording, and I'll just stick it on the YouTube channel like I did before, so you guys can hear it if you want to. But so a week today.
Could add some bloopers to that.
Yeah. A week today on Sunday, a week today at 8 PM, we'll do a at-home live chat. We'll look at the fishing stuff I use, and any questions, we can have them fired at me.
If anyone wants to send me any sweeties, I'll send my address.
Nobody's sending you any sweeties, Jen. You got a jar at home of sweeties, which, Thank you, Jamie. I'll get them in the post to you first thing tomorrow morning for sure. Thank you, my friend. But it's quite funny because we have a t-shirt, White Sticks and Reels t-shirt, which is really cool. And Matt's got one, Ryan's purchased one, and I'm not allowed to wear mine until I catch a fish on my white stick. So it's hanging up in the car because there's nowhere else to put it. So I'm not trusted to not put it on at home. Come on, fish. We got some blimmin' good bait here. What is going on? Good bait, good tide. The wind's westerly and it's gentle. Maybe the ebb. Maybe the backing of the tide, it might bring it on.
Michael said, sorry, Mr. Bond, I mean.
Mr. Bond?
Sorry, Wayne just opened the Don Smith. How so good with me? That sounds amazing.
Does.
Oh,
Do you know what?
John today. Not person, the drink.
We'll let you off there, Mr. Bond. We'll let you off. And hello to Mrs. Bond. I hope she's well. I hope she's well indeed.
Amanda said she doesn't own a tackle box, so it's going on her fridge.
Ah, cool. Amanda, that should be with you tomorrow. I hope you like them.
Tomorrow or Tuesday.
We sent them out straight away, and the post box that we put them in, which is at the end of the.
The t-shirts look really cool. Might get one.
Ah, thank you, mate. Yeah, the t-shirts are. See.
You said everyone's blanking at the minute.
Yeah, they are. It's weird, isn't it, mate? It is weird. I watched local Marks last night kayak fishing, and he was in his kayak, which was obviously because I said kayak fishing.
Mr. Bond said, thanks, she's on the wine.
She's on the wine. Awesome. Yeah, I watched local Mark's kayak fishing yesterday, and he had a few scooty bass last night, which was really cool. But everyone else is doing the same. It's like the odd little fish caught here and there, but it's. I must admit though, guys, I still feel confident. I still feel like it's gonna happen. I can't have another blank, surely.
Oh, they said the logo is. Oh, the design is nuts, mate. Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Right, guys, can you please? We'll put this out there, okay? Both logos that you just seen, Roddy the Coddy and Decca, right, were my idea. I knew exactly what I would like. And with Roddy the Coddy, I gave that to Jen. I told her the idea, and I gave it to Flick, who is Matt's wife, and they drew it, and then they made it into a logo for me, right? So you know, and then mostly Flick. This is hats off to her. She's done a cracking job. And then with Decca, the white sticks and reels, I was going for like a kind of Jolly Roger type thing. Told Jen what I wanted, explained it all to her. She drew it up. Now she says she designed it. Now she drew it because I can't, but I thought of it. So who's the designer? Put your answers on a postcard and send them to the PO box. Oh really? Okay, yeah. As in he's live, or is he on the chat?
He's on chat.
Reese, hello mate, your sticker is in the post, my friend. Slippily limpet.
Squidly diddly.
Squidly diddly.
Yep. Where are we fishing, Pete?
Squidly diddly, we are fishing Plymouth. We are fishing Elphinestone car park. We have got one rod out with a 2-hook flapper. Yes. 230 subs. Ah, you beautiful people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Squidly diddly. We've got one rod out, 2-hook flapper, baited up with mackerel, and that's got floating beads on. And this, my friend, is my white stick, which I don't know if you can see because I can't see the camera. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is my white stick that I use to help me get down the street. I'll put a reel seat on it, spinning reel of 2005 size. I've used cable ties to make eyes, and I've got a 2-hook flapper on that with mackerel bait as well, and I think it's an ounce lead, because excuse me, this white stick, I don't know what it could cast, to be fair. So so we've got one out far, mate, and we've got one in close. Squidly diddly, that's cool. What are you laughing at? Amanda? Oh God.
I don't own any tackle, but I do like to play with tackle, so I may buy some.
Amanda.
said that your design on your t-shirt reminds him of a metallic.
Metallica?
No, it's just metallic. One he used to have. Yours is better. I was choking on a
Ah, thank you, mate. Does anybody want to see the t-shirt? Just because it's in the car, where it's been since Thursday. If anybody wants to see it, just let me know because it's in the car. I can get it out and show you guys. I like it. I like it. Guys, I'm all these guys tuning in for a fishing program, and I'm sorry about the lady folk. Although Nicola seems to be quite quiet. Is Nicola still there, or has she gone for a nap? So, yeah, Mick, I totally agree, mate. I'm a good, clean-cut, handsome young man. So yeah, guys, this year, what is there?
Olympics is a local angler in Northumberland
Yes.
who has his own channel.
Yeah, he does. I watch him. He's good actually. I watched him cod fishing off the rocks. When was it? Not so long ago. Only a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I'm subscribed to him. I like watching him too. He's a good angler.
Mick said she just popped down the shop.
Oh, fair.
Asked him if that's 5 straight.
Fair enough. Mick, is that to buy Jen some sweets? She said. Mick. Oh, actually, Mick, can you let me know when Nicola's back, please? Actually.
Why?
Excuse me. Sorry. Apologies. Is anybody else surprised that we haven't had a bite? We haven't had any rain down here. You know, going back a few weeks, we would have been inundated with whiting. Absolutely inundated.
Mick said she'd be away.
Ah, Mick and Nicola, thank you for your kind donation the other day. That was really kind of you and unexpected, so thank you very much. Really nice people, thank you. For anybody that's new, I am registered blind. I've got an eye condition called retinitis pigmentosa, also known as RP. And if anybody wants to ask,
She said sorry, she's back.
no, that's okay. I thought she had gone for a nap. Consider, you know, this time last week, I think she was just rolling out of bed. That's what Mick said, by the way. Not like I was there. If anybody has any questions about my eyesight, go ahead. Anything you want to know, like how blind am I, how long have I been blind, anything like that, just ask away. It's totally cool. It's getting the message out there that anybody can enjoy the outdoors, fishing, whatever. Oh, thank you, Mick. Come on, let's have a bite. We've got one out far, we've got one close in. Nice big mackerel baits. It doesn't, because you're right there. And to be
looking that way.
yeah, but to be fair, yeah. Well, when I fish with Matt and we're stood and our rods are like there, we're not looking at each other when we talk. We're looking at the rod. Well, sometimes actually my rods be there, Matt to be there, Matt to be stood here looking that way. I'll be looking that way. We'll just be having a chat. So
You literally look like you're talking to yourself.
I don't mind. I'm talking to these fine people at home watching me.
Yeah, and nice and warm.
How many people are watching?
About
Oh, guys. So when I hit 500 subs, I know there's a chat that I have to lick a mackerel. But I thought maybe I'd do like a little giveaway. So
53 likes.
53 likes. Thank you, everyone.
Carry on.
But I thought I'd do like a little giveaway. And I thought what I would do to start is I'll chuck in the stickers, and I'll make up some rigs as well. So like I'll do a couple pulley pennel rigs. I'll do some 2 hook and 3 hook flappers, some with, some without floating beads. Yeah, I'm just figuring out what else to add to it. But I just thought, like, you guys may want to have a couple of rigs from the blind angler, see how I do it, etc. That could have been a bite. That could have been a bite. So yeah, so if anybody else has any ideas of what I can put in the giveaway, please let me know. But yeah, I'm going to start making them up. What was that? Was that a bite? Oh, guys, we've got a bite. Guys. Sorry, Jen? Thank you, Meg. Guys, we've got a bite. Give it time. Come on, darling. Come on. Come on.
Lord said yes, please, and Mr. Bond said go for it. Nick said that's a really cool idea.
Thank you. Oh,
Put 2 fishy emojis.
sweet. Oh, was that a yes, please to look at the T-shirt, or was that a yes, please to?
Well, that was a while ago. So
Oh yeah. Do you want to grab the T-shirt, babe?
no,
Okay.
I just got country.
I'll grab the T-shirt in just a second, guys. I think. Yeah, I just thought, do a little giveaway, but make up some rigs so you guys can see how I do it, and obviously you can fish with them then. And then if you fish with them and catch any fish, then I own 50% of your catch. I'm trying, Steve, mate, I'm trying. Oh, no, they're still there.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, ooh. Come on, baby.
Is that you?
No, of course it's not me.
Sure.
I'm not going to be stood here going, ooh, like that.
You get to put your t-shirt on.
Oh! Yeah,
Or say it's gonna be a white.
no, it doesn't have.
The end of your rod's gonna come out of its odor again.
Thanks, babe. Well noticed. Come on, fish. Please, see its pole down, it's like boom, boom. I'm hoping that's not crab.
Starting when people are like hanging on the edge of their seats waiting to see what you can catch
Hanging on the edge of,
a white stick.
I am. Come on. God, my hands are freezing now. Come on, baby. It feels heavy. I'm thinking crab. Because it hasn't been like doo doo doo. So I'm just going to give it a bit of time. If it's crab, then I'm going to switch rigs, and we'll get a floating rig on. And I'll show you that rig as well, guys. I'll show you that rig because it's interesting.
Is that the one with the bees on?
Yeah.
You got some. Jamie just said about should get a rod holder.
Oh.
but don't- hang on.
Yeah, Jamie.
Hang on.
With the white stick, mate. It wouldn't.
There is another rod.
There isn't. It wouldn't.
Got, oh, wrong way.
With the white stick, it.
Wait, oh,
What are you doing, Jen?
trying to show him where it is.
Oh,
My
well, you
arm's
want to just
not
pass
long
out of the box?
No. Go, show him
So, Jamie, basically, on the rail, I've got these like weird foam things that you can bend around. So you can bend it around the rail, and then you can put your rod on that, and you can wrap it around your rod. So it's kind of like a rail rod rest. They're only you get them from Amazon, and they're only a couple quid. I'll show you one in a minute. Oh no, there's nothing on it. I think it might have been a crab. Right, but that bait, 2 hooks, so we'll just give that one a bit of time. I'll
Nick said Jen's hair rollers.
yeah, it is like those hair
Literally
rollers.
looks like hair rollers. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
What, the rod rest thing?
Get some new crack butter.
Okay. So there they are, here. So you can wrap them around and bend them every which way. So and you can wrap them around so you can hook your rod on there and everything. So
Jamie said, "Is that the thing you can you normally use to wrap rods together? They are the thing that you're meant to. You can use both. The instructions on the back is
sugar.
for the rod rail.
yeah,
You can wrap your rods around it.
you can wrap your rods around it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sugar. Jen, do you want to grab the t-shirt? I forgot.
What?
Do you want to grab the t-shirt? I forgot. Please. The t-shirt.
No.
Okay. No.
Matt's back.
Evening, Matt.
Doesn't disappoint you this much in other ways, Jen. You can tell.
Oh, thanks, Matt. I don't think I'm disappointing anybody here. I'm trying.
York said a stiff Caribbean rum and coke, and then he's gonna go to the river. Oh, that sounds
Who said that?
so
Sorry.
nice. York.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're going to see the t-shirts, babe. Let me go.
No, I don't think.
Right. Let me see. No, the bait is not. The bait's fine.
It was Cuban, not Caribbean.
Oh, Cuban.
Yeah, it's me. I reread it in my head and I was like, no, it's Cuban.
What?
Matt joining in the reading. Then Manzo will have anything stiff.
Indeed. Bait untouched. I kind of surprised at that. But that one's not. That one's not. Right, guys, we are going to have a rig change here. We are going to have a rig change.
Stephen's having my favourite drink.
What's Stephen having?
So he has his with Coke. I like one on its own.
She's a straight whiskey drinker. Right, guys, I'm going to show you this rig. Not the one I've got on now, but the one I'm going to change to.
Jamie said 18 pack of carding for him. And yes, I know what water is.
Right,
What you doing?
changing rigs. I'm going to put on the floating beads because I think that was a crab, which, to be fair, guys, felt good to have a pull on the end of the rod. But I want to show you guys this one. Where is it? Is it that one? Yeah, look at this. So usually when you see floating beads, they're circular, but these are. Can you see that?
Yeah.
See how they're more like cylinder shaped? So yeah, we got them from. So down here in the southwest, we have Trago Mills, which is kind of like a shop that you can buy anything and everything from. And Jen got them from me from there. And yeah,
I didn't know what I was looking for.
she literally, she went in, and this is when they were open before lockdown. She went in and she was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Oh, just grab me some swivels, that'd do."
Oh, Jamie said they them loomy beads.
No, mate, they're not. Just floating ones. I've wanted to use loomy beads, but I've never. My rig's down there, so be careful, okay?
She just lobbed it on the floor.
Oh, I thought I put it on my box. Oh, where is it? Yeah, so I said to Jen, and she went, "Oh, they've got some floating beads." So I was like, "I'll grab them." And she was like, "They got a selection of them." So she got me a couple of packets, and I was making some rigs up today when Jen was like laid out on the sofa, struggling. And
Kev's is back.
welcome back, Kev.
This is it, and I'm back.
Yeah.
Wait for
So
my personalised t-shirt and stickers.
sugar.
I'll do my best to pose.
Yes, the t-shirt is. We're just waiting to hear back from her. Oh right, okay.
Yeah, I've already. Where's Ella? You caught on the box. Oh, you caught on the hook.
That was weird.
With appropriate place stickers.
Yeah. To be fair, Kev. So basically,
That joke was ruined.
I'm concentrating. Yeah, so the t-shirt, guys, Kev messaged and asked if she could have a purple t-shirt with the design in gold, which we spoke to the not the designer, but the t-shirt maker people, and she was like, yeah, we can do that. So
Jamie said he had the black and green ones the best for flatfish.
I heard that actually, Jamie. Black and green.
And John said that he's got beads that use an ultraviolet torch on, but he prefers snappy shapes blues.
Okay, because I know one John about John. Because
Old Eagle said, oi, I finally made a live of Wayne's. Hi everyone.
Thank you, Board Eagle. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Yeah, I know Seagullo make them as well, don't they? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, what we're doing at the moment there.
Steve's gone for dinner.
Yeah, no, that's fine, Steve. Thank you for joining us, my friend. We are fishing. We've got one rod out far, 2 hook flapper, and 2 hook flapper with mackerel bait, and then we've just pulled this one in, which is my white stick. We've turned my white stick into a fishing rod to see if we can catch a fish.
George said sea glow are awesome.
Yes, yeah. I see that Fish Hunter uses a lot of sea glow. So I might have to look into trying them out. That's for sure. Right, let me get some. Let me get some bait. Jen, can you just take that piece of line so I don't leave it, please? Thank you. 2 seconds, guys. Ooh, down we go. Right, let's get some bait.
37 people watching.
37 people.
Yeah,
thank you.
Got, 56 likes on your page.
Crikey.
And 237.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in and watching tonight and everything. I really appreciate it. All those that are new, please feel free to ask any questions, fishing related, lifestyle related, blindness related. It's all welcome here, and I do not get offended. So if anybody asks any questions about my eyesight, absolutely go for it.
Stephen said that that he's got a lot of sea glow stuff, and they seem to catch more than other kinds.
Okay, might have to.
Why don't you put it on the floor and cut it on the floor?
If I cut it on the floor, then I'll blunt my knife. So I cut.
I kind of rather you blunt your knife and put your fingers on
If you notice, I never cut my fingers because I am. No, so guys, before my eyesight went bad, I took a year out and I worked down in the Isles of Scilly as a chef.
You're answering a question Jamie just said.
Oh, what was that?
Wayne, what did you do for work? Did you lose your eyes from birth for a few years after?
Okay, so
He's done that.
God, Jamie, where do I start? It's a eye condition that you're born with, and they said that, there's no trace of it in my family anywhere. So it was going to be it's basically, if my mum had 4 children, one of them would have it because of the genes that they have, or the way the genes mixed. And would you believe it, mum had 4 children and I was the one, which is absolutely perfect with me, because I would not want my brother or my sisters to have this. And are they gone right next to us?
Yeah.
Is there a parking space next to them?
No, he's parked in that space.
Oh. yeah, what was I saying? So it's something that you're born with, and like I said, I wouldn't want them to have it, so I'm more than happy with it. And when you, it's a deterioration of the retina, and very early doors you get night blindness. Yeah, I know. Very early on you get night blindness, so you can't see at all in the dark, and then over time your vision will go completely. So that's pretty much where I am at, and oh, that was a better cast weight. And yeah, and they said that I would notice my eyesight going when I was about 25, and to be fair, I was 27, and yeah, and then I had, because of my eye condition, you are prone to get cataracts, and I had 2 cataracts at the same time, and I only had central vision, and the cataracts was central as well, so they had to operate, and they kind of messed it up. So I was, in this eye, in my right eye, I was 1 to 3% of vision, and in this eye I was 1 to 5% of vision, and I coped. And then they had the operation, went wrong, and now in this eye I have nothing apart from just blurry light, and in this eye I have 0 to 1, and that is basically, if you look at a keyboard and you see one letter, you just see the letter, not the square but the letter. That's pretty much the only way I can describe what I see. And the light is kind of like if you're on a country lane at night and you see a car coming towards you with its faux beam on, and it blinds you. It's that kind of white light constantly in your eyes, apart from at night when the light goes and it's just black, and that's why I like night vision so much. Yeah, jobs though, mate. Jobs. So when I was younger, I was deputy manager. This is before I was 20. Okay, this is when I was 17 actually. I was deputy manager of a bike shop, mountain biking, because I was well into my mountain biking. I was deputy manager of a mountain bike shop. I had the job for a week before I was walking home one Saturday night, and a group of lads who I knew tried attacking a pregnant girl, and I kind of stopped them and got my head kicked in badly. They actually went to prison. The group of them went to prison for GBH. They didn't hurt her, which was the main thing, but because of my injuries I lost my job. And then what they did to, because I was out of work for so long, they took me out for the day, and I went, this is like friends and family, took me out for the day to a wildlife park, which I enjoyed, and then once I was, you know, healed and stuff of my injuries, I went to the wildlife park, and I started off as a volunteer, and then a year later, on my 18th birthday, they gave me an actual job and promoted me to the big cat section. So I actually was a big cat keeper, looking after lions and tigers and jaguars. I actually helped hand rear a lion cub called Floyd, and I've got a video of him at home. Literally, I walk into a farmer's field, I've got him on a dog lead, and I'll just unclip it, and this lion cub just goes running around, and it's quite funny because they've got a scent gland in their cheek, and when you see them, they rub their cheeks, say hello, and they do that with me to say hello, because, you know, I'm daddy, if you will. So I had the video camera, and I knelt down on the floor, and I was calling Floyd, and the next thing you know, this lion cub just comes bounding at me, and just floors me because he wants to rub his cheek, and then all you can see in the camera is like the sky and this lion cub looking down. um, and then the wildlife park got taken over, and there was a few bits and pieces. So I went and took a year out, worked in the Isles of Scilly for a year, which was awesome as a chef, and then came back to mainland. Got a job with EE as a technical support operator. Did that for a couple of years before got quite heavily promoted actually, and I started doing different work with them, and then I stayed there for 15 years doing that. But they were really supportive of my eyes all the way. But then once the operation happened, then it went wrong. There wasn't really anything else they could do for me, so I left, and now I work once lockdown's out of the way and I've had an eye operation. I work in a stable. I'm a stable hand, so I look after horses. Like, get up in the morning, get there for about 8, get in with the horses, groom them, and all this lot. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Go on then, sorry.
Your courage, this is Bald Eagle.
Bald
Your
Eagle,
courage
thank
and
you.
selflessness towards your siblings is truly amazing and humbling to hear.
Oh, thank you, Bald Eagle. Thank you for joining us tonight, mate.
James says, sorry to do that, mate, but so glad you're cracking on and doing what you want to do.
Thank you, Jamie.
Doing what you can of life. You're an inspiration to everyone.
Thank you, Jamie. You don't have to be sorry, mate. I enjoy being blind. It's good fun.
Nicola and Bald Eagle both said you should write a book about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a good shout. It's a good
That
shout.
would be an interesting read, Pat said.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Bald Eagle.
Love it.
What?
Jessica said, Wayne, you're our true life Julian Knight from the Monty Python sketch. You're an absolute trooper, Stuart Knight. Oh wow, worked with Wildcats. Jen will never be trained though.
No,
Nick says you're definitely an inspiration.
thank you, guys.
God bless mate.
Thank you, guys. Let's get off all this.
Try not
Let's get off all
to
this.
keep saying that
Let's get off all
now.
this corny stuff. No, you
Gets
guys,
a big
you
F.
guys don't have to be sorry or anything like that. It's all good. We have a good laugh. We have a good laugh about it. The only thing we don't have a laugh
Steve
about
said
is
you
not catching
find-
fish.
Steve said, do you find fishing in the day or night with your eye condition easier?
Okay.
And Nicholas said Jen should have a microphone too. I think I've got a loud enough voice. I don't need
Yeah, we don't need a mic on her. We don't need a mic on her. Steve, so if I'm bait fishing, nighttime, 100% nighttime. If I'm bait fishing, it's nighttime all the way, because I can see that light that's shining this way. I can see that light. So when I'm fishing on the beach, Matt and I kit the place out with lights as homing beacons to get from the water's edge back to the rod rest, etc. So bait fishing, nighttime always. When I'm lure fishing, to be fair, it doesn't really make any difference. But you know, I look forward to the summer months so I can get out with the spinning rod, which you guys will see how I fish soon. You know, there's some species are starting to move in and stuff, so we'll get out and do some plug-in lure fishing, soft plastics. We'll do all of that, and I'll show you guys how I do that. And I just love it. To be fair, all fishing, Steve, all fishing, mate. But yeah, bait fishing, nighttime, because once the sun's up and that light hits my eyes, I've got no chance of seeing anything. It's you know, you can put bells on, but I always feel a bit more confident in the dark when I'm bait fishing, if I'm honest. Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
Jamie also said that I need a microphone.
Jamie, don't go giving her ideas, mate.
I don't need to hear this Plymouth lesbian speaking. Bold Eagle said it would help others in similar situations to hear strong words and battle on.
Thank you, Bald Eagle.
Nick said, doesn't mean you can't go in the freezer though.
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah.
said, does anyone else feel they could sit here and listen to Wayne all night? You can have him.
Is that what Pat said? You can have him?
No, I said you
All
can
right. I
have
was gonna say, Pat, I thought you were my mate.
Richard Hoy said, just like the Crankies, how tall are you, Jen?
She's short.
5'3".
She's 5'3" if she's got heels on. What was I going to say? Somebody said something then. Oh yeah, so guys, if you want to know about the freezer thing, so what happened is the other day, Rich and Leo, if you haven't seen them on YouTube, check them out. Young man teaching his son how to fish. Great channel.
Aw.
What's that? Sorry.
Nicola said she can listen to both of us because we're funny.
Oh, yeah. Don't go saying things like that to her, Nicola.
And Mr. Bond said, "Come on, fishy."
Indeed, Mr. Bond. I totally agree. So the other day we were watching Rich and Leo, and I went out into the kitchen to get a drink from the fridge, and we got American style freezer. And Jen came in after me and pushed me, so I hit the freezer and bounced off. So, and at this point, I've got a mouthful of juice, and I'm trying not to laugh, and you're trying to swallow, but you're laughing. So she kept pushing me, and I kept bouncing off.
Mick's just told me to tell my side.
That is. Am I telling the
is it,
truth?
yeah.
That is. You know.
Just for sheer hell of it.
And she just carried on doing it, just for a laugh. And then once I managed to swallow my drink, I thought I'll go after her, and she had already ran, and she closed all the doors and all the baby gates. So like I just kept walking into doors and baby gates. So you know, don't feel sorry for me about my eyes. Feel sorry for me about my wife.
You chose me.
Hear that, guys? I chose her out of the hundreds of thousands. Rich and Leo.
Yeah.
Rich and Leo, thank you for joining, mate. Awesome channel. Somebody wants to post their link at. How did you get on the other night with your fish off? Did you lose? Because the signal went at home, so we could.
No internet.
Yeah, the internet went, which was weird. How did you get on, Rich?
Please tell me the real one.
See, I'm kind of like, I kind of want Rich to win because bring it home for the dads. But at the same time, I know Rich was saying that he's got to have a leg operation or surgery or something, and if Leo's won, then he's got to like stew on that until he can get back out.
Oh,
So
they blank.
that's a draw. Fair play. Rich, good luck with the operation, mate, or the surgery. I don't know what it is. Jen just said that you've got something going on there with your leg, so best of luck from the blind angler team. I think I'll speak for everyone there. Huh? Who's taking the mick out of me?
I am.
Oh.
Who else would be?
I'm
She posted it.
Oh, thank you, John. I'm glad that George, not George, the gentleman from Germany came. Jorg, that's it. Yeah, I'm glad that he came back on. That's really cool. That's really cool. I was made up with that. I got someone from Germany.
George said he's got to go. Take care.
George, thank you.
Calls.
Thank you for joining us. I wonder if George would want to be a mod. George, if you ever want to be a mod for the Blind Angler, you let me know. Is that George Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice man. Oh, come on, fish. Do you know what? I've got bait prep done properly. It's cast out well with perfect tide. Nobody's catching. The thing is, guys, it's like, you know.
He said he's a great mod for many.
Yeah. Well, George, if you would ever like to be a moderator for me, I've got some good ones. Pat's a good one. They're all good. They're all good. But Nicola, Amanda, yeah. Yeah, there's been people on YouTube fishing. There's been a lot of live fishing over the last couple of weeks, and people have been blanking. And all the people here, no, I've seen one fish. Well, when I say one, down there, mackerel.
It was probably the size of the ones in our fish tank.
Was it?
Yeah, it wasn't very big.
But obviously I didn't see it. But I mean,
it's
like,
about the size of our catfish in this fish tank.
yeah. I mean, the only one that I've seen catch fish is the Dyslexic Angler had one the other night, I believe, and Local Marks. It's just been, it's weird. It's so weird.
Rich said we did 4 hours in the end. The live cut halfway through, but managed to get it back. Cost me a fortune in data. All for a blank, LOL.
Oh, mate. Oh, mate, that's unlucky.
Wayne, do you know about Hardiston Bay fishing adventures based from West Wales?
No, I don't. No, I don't. That's a YouTube channel, I take it? Cardigan Bay Fishing Adventures. No, I don't. Do you want to make a note of that? I'll check that out when we go home.
I've screenshotted it.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, mate. Definitely. Absolutely, thank you.
Also, Stick Angler had 3 wrasse today.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, I seen he was on, but
We were watching something else.
yeah, I think I had 2 on the. I had Tam on the go, and also, the young man who was fishing for a pike, William, maybe. I can't remember his name,
Yeah, careful now, shoot.
but
That said that he would go out in the kayak. but
yeah,
today.
yeah, I had 2 on, and Jen got a new mobile phone, so we couldn't have anything on hers.
Jamie said yes, mate. He's a good friend of mine. A good channel.
Oh, okay, thank you, Jamie. I'll check that out and give him a sub for sure. Why are we not getting any bites?
Oh, that moon looks epic. No, it's down there on the horizon. It's red.
Th-
Orangey red.
Where?
Not that way. Straight ahead.
Can't see anything. Oh, yeah. So sorry, guys. Also, forgot to say, because I think it was Jamie that asked about my working life. I'm also at college at the moment studying astronomy. So I've got to learn about all the constellations and so on without actually being able to see the constellations, but I need to learn how to explain it. So yeah, I'm at college learning astronomy, so which is quite cool. Right, do you know what? Should we go for a big bait? I'll give it 5 more minutes on that rod because they were big mackerel baits. I'll give it 5 minutes and then we'll chuck another big mackerel bait out. So see how we get on. Strange, really strange. Like, I know I'm fishing with the white stick, but still, I've got one in close, one out far. You would have thought. I'm surprised we haven't even had a whiting, even a pin whiting. It's a lovely tide as well. Any comments, Jen?
I don't know, I was too busy trying to take a picture of the moon.
No. Well, do you want to get back to work?
Jamie asked, what can you get where you are? Are you by the river or the sea?
Basically, I'm at an inlet of water which goes up to the river Plym, and literally about 300 yards to my right is the sea, like open water. It's very gentle because it's Plymouth Sound and we've got an offshore breakwater, so you know it's basically open but just calm because of the breakwater. Which from here we could literally catch anything at all. But at the moment we're catching nothing, which is a shame. Okay guys, let's go for a bait up. Let's go for another bait up. Let's get this one. Wind him in. Actually no, do you know what? Let's get the bait prep first. Take it over, wind in straight on, straight out. Right, okay. You okay?
Tam said, how's it going, Wayne, Jen? And Mick said, no wonder you don't get any sweets, right, Wayne, Mick.
No wonder. Well, because the way I'm so cheeky. Yeah. Oh, sugar. Okay. Let's get that on there.
Can I come out now?
Right, we got some nice big mackerel baits. That is going out. Right, where's the rod? Where's the rod? Sugar. There it is. Right, let's put them on the curb. In a minute, sweetheart. Right, let's get this one in. And we'll try. It's strange, guys. I don't understand why we're not getting a bite. Everything is. I mean, this is fishing. Let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? This is fishing. It's not that anybody's a bad angler or anything like that. When the fish are not there, or you know they are there but not biting, there's nothing we can do about it. And it's a case of either trying to change tact, sit it out and be patient, really fish on the bottom of the tide, but we're not fishing that tide, so that's why I'm saying, like, we've got a perfect tide for us because it's a big tide. Jamie, I make them. I make my own rigs. Do you know what? This is true. Yeah, this is true. So first of all, yes, I do make my own rigs and really enjoy it. I do. I must admit, pulley pennos, 2-hook flappers, I make them. And no, I have not caught a fish since the first live we did when we caught all those really nice size whiting, and they ended up jumping in the car. That's why we had a bit of juggling going on. Well, they thought it was all going to be fun, and well, so did I. I mean, well, I'll tell you what happened. I know exactly what happened. I'm not one for making excuses, but you know, you can all watch the lives and see. The second live we did, we came here, and I literally couldn't fish because we were just like, we were penned in. I was at one end of my boot, and there was a guy at the other end of my boot of the car. Do you know what I mean? And you shouldn't be that close. But yeah, and I was literally penned in, and everybody was casting over each other. They were all float fishing, which is fine. I'm not moaning. It's just we were here, and a load of people turned up, and we just couldn't move, and so that was number 2, and then number 3. We fished I came out and fished in that storm. It was windy, really windy, and I couldn't cast, and that was during the day, and that was trying to spin in the day, which was hard work. Then the next one, we tried a new mark. We're learning a new mark, which we blanked, but that was okay. I don't mind blanking on a new mark when you're learning. That's what it's all about. And then the next one, which was Thursday, we came here to fish, and we set off early to get a spot, and it was rammed like you wouldn't believe. Worse than today. So we fished the new mark again, but really we didn't have much fishing time because of the way the tide was. We didn't have much water in front of us after about an hour. And then that brings us to today. So it's not been fish on camera has not been great, but the company, getting to know you guys, has been awesome. And you know, this is fishing. This is how it can go. And I always aim to do my best for you guys. Always aim to do my best. And I hope it's not too long before I can show you a fish. In fact, I hope it's about 5-10 minutes. Well, not even that. Let's go for a bite straight away, shall we? Okay. Let's get this one out.
Nick said maybe the seasons are all mucked up.
Yeah, that's it.
Leo said there's literally no fish anywhere.
Yeah, that is it, Mick. I absolutely agree with that. It's weird. The winter fishing was awesome in regards to the amount of whiting we were getting. Oh shoot. And then but having the macro was just, you know, getting macro during the week. Sorry, getting mackerel during the winter has been absolutely crazy. Oops, somebody's on there. Paddy. Right, sorry guys. Just happened 2 seconds. Right. There we go. There we go. Oh, sugar. White stick. Jen, you got a potty?
I haven't got nowhere to put the
I can sort that.
How?
But let's have a look. It's a very clear evening tonight. Very clear. Let's have a look. We've got nothing going on here. Would be nice. One little fish. That's all we need. Oh, that's that guy's bells. That's that guy's bells. I thought that bell ringing then was what we were hoping for. I thought that's what we were hoping for. But it's not. Let's have a look. Have they got a fish down there? Oh, they got a fish. No, I don't think they do. Yeah, Mick, it could be that the seasons are all messed up. I mean, that we had the best whiting season we've had for a long time. But you're catching good whiting alongside good mackerel. I mean, when have you ever heard that happen? You know? I mean, here, like literally here in this outlet, you know, not out to sea in deep water where they move off to, like they were in these shallow waters. You know, it's weird. But I must admit, I was so confident in tonight. I thought there was a good chance of a fish, and there still might be. It might just be a waiting game. But those guys next to me are really walloping their baits right out. So, and they're not catching anything, so mine are in close and in closer again. Just wonder what's going on. But I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for your support, whether it's liking, just sharing, subscribing, joining us on the Facebook page, or even just viewing, being part of tonight or watching later on. I appreciate everybody's support, I really do. You know, and it's difficult because you really want to do the best you can. So, I mean, you want to do the best you can for yourself and also for you guys tuning in and watching. You always want to catch fish and show you guys and entertain, showing decent fish. But I suppose if you're going to tell a story and get people into fishing, you need to show them what it what it can be like. Do you know what I mean? And this is it. This is what it can be like. So I just hope I don't blank like this when I go after blue shark. I need to find someone that can go blue shark fish, like can take me out blue shark fishing. That'd be cool. We've got a couple boats down this way, so I'll have to keep doing my research with Jen. It's just a bit difficult at the moment because of lockdown. You don't know what the rules will be, how many people are allowed on boats, etc. So we just have to wait and see with that. Jen will be back in a sec, guys, in case anybody's writing any comments. Yeah. But I think the thing is with fishing, though, it's whether you have a disability or not. It's not about being the best fisherman in the world. I think it's all comes down to being the best fisherman that you can be, working to your own strengths and what works for you. You know. Be the best that you can be. That's the main thing. And at the moment, I'm the best blanker. Oh dear. But you know, I appreciate each and every one of you, all of your support, all the messages that have been sent on Facebook. I try to answer everybody back. You know, Facebook, YouTube, I try to answer everybody back, and whatnot. So if anybody does want to send us a message, feel free. It's not a problem. And but it's nice. I've got good support with my family, wife, Matthew. Go fishing with my dad, my brother. It's all good. And Zachary, of course. It's just a bit cold out here for him tonight. Any comments, babe? Yeah. While she's catching up, next week when I go live, it's costing me 1 Chinese and 3 bottles of whiskey. That's what she wants to be paid.
Yep. I knew she didn't want to go loo.
No, I knew she wouldn't. I knew Natalia didn't need to go to the loo either.
Rich says managed to get a second rod for Leo today, second hand.
Ah, lovely. Does he like it, Rich? Is he happy with it?
I'm sure he said something about worms or something. Can you not get worms?
I've got some worm bait, but it's a little bit.
It's burned.
Yeah, it's past its sell-by date, that's for sure. It went on okay, but when I wound in, my hooks were clean, and I kind of thought, did it just wash out? It's a little bit gooey.
Leo loves that. Zach loves watching him.
Yeah, absolutely. I was hoping, Rich, that
Old Eagle said you're certainly cut from a rare cloth, Wayne.
oh, thank you, Bald Eagle. You're very kind.
I'll be speaking to you or somebody else. Send me the bill.
Send me the bill.
Yeah. Might
Well,
go to somebody else.
oh, what bill? But yeah, no, Rich. I was hoping to get Zach out fishing so Leo could watch Zach, so you could say give him a shout out back, which I thought would be quite nice.
What,
Hi, Leo.
Peter said, what did you got you into fishing, and which do you like doing the best?
Fishing's in my blood. To be fair, my dad got me into it when I was about 4 years old, and my dad was into it probably around about 4 years old as well from his dad. So, you know, it's been a family thing, family trait, if you will. You know, my granddad fished, my dad, his brother fished, I fish, my brother fishes. So yeah, it literally was drummed into me from a young age and just loved it. And it's weird how things change, you know. When I was a wee kid and my dad used to take me onto rocks, once we had been there a couple of times and I knew where I was going, that was it. I'd run down the rocks and, come on, Dad.
Well, that's that
And then now, with my eyesight being the way it is, my dad literally will take me down, and Matt, like kind of holding my arm or holding my shoulder or holding my hand or whatever to get me down onto the rocks. What do I prefer? What do I prefer? I like bait fishing. Is that the moon?
Yes.
Okay, I can see the moon. That light there.
Yeah.
That is a pretty moon, actually. Is it orangey?
Yeah, it was deep red just now.
Okay. That's quite cool. I've lost it. Where is it?
Rich said, Leo says hi, Wayne, you legend. He thinks you're a superhero knowing how to fish and being kind.
Oh, bless him. Rich, when you're live with Leo next, and I write a comment, if he has any questions, let him ask. Just let him go for it. Do you know what I mean? And
He'll try and type a
you don't have to, I'll try and type the message back, but you don't have to kind of like, well, all of you, yeah, you don't have to censor it. Do you know what I mean? None of you need to censor it. It's all good. I'll get Zach. Zach, do you want to come outside and give Leo a shout?
He's in the warm way.
What kind of fishing do I like? To be fair,
He's only got thin jumper on.
do you know what? It's difficult, mate. I love it all. I love the bait fishing because you can kind of cast out, you know, and you're waiting for the bells to ring, and you know, you can sit down and cook. On the cod and bass video, Matt and I, you know, we're bait fishing and we've got the tent set up because we stayed on the.
That was a ring on yours.
You know, with bait fishing, you can sit down and just wait for that bite, which is cool. Lure fishing, you're working more. It's like cast, work different depths and stuff. It's a bit more like, I don't know, a bit more hands-on, I guess. Same with fly fishing. I do fly fishing as well, which you guys will see very soon, hopefully. Hopefully that'll be really soon. Oh mate, I don't know how to answer it. I love it all. I just love it all, and I want to share that with everyone. I want everyone to like see that, like, oh my gosh, he's blind and he's fly fishing. Like, how the heck can you do that? Those flies are so tiny. So I want to show that you can fly fish, and it's all about the technique and the feel. You know, when you fly fish and you've got a floating line, and they say, you know, your fly's coming along the surface and the big mouth of the trout. You don't see that. You don't see that when you're blind. So you're always anticipating it. Your adrenaline's always high, and then it's just like boom, and you're like yes, and you just strike, and it's just You know, it must be exciting when you see the fish coming because you'll be like yes. But when you can't and it hits, it's like the shark adrenaline is probably better, I would say. Bait fishing. All right, best way to answer it. Bait fishing in the winter at night, awesome atmosphere. Summer fishing, spring fishing, autumn fishing with lures for bass and pollock and stuff, brilliant fun, nice and warm, relaxed. And then fly fishing, adrenaline hit, similar to the plug-in. Why hasn't that bell rang again? Just make sure it's not slack. Any other comments, babe? No, it's not slack.
Nick said fluff chucking, Wayne.
Fluff chucking. I always thought that was for like people that chuck feathers. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of that mix. Good
Rich
fun.
and Leo
Not too
said,
much, but yeah.
Wayne, Kirsty bought me some shrimp lures. Think they will work where
Yeah.
you are. I will send you a link if you like. Yes, please.
Oh yeah, please, Rich. That'd be.
Leo says good night.
Good night, Leo, mate. Sleep well, buddy.
Mr. Bond said he's still there.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Bond. Thank you for sticking it out, sticking this hardship out. Shit, that was hardship.
He
Not.
loves fly fishing. Can't wait to see you catch on a fly rod.
Yeah, hopefully
on a fly
once
rod.
the children go back to school, Jen, like, because Jen's got a month or so yet before she's allowed to go back to work. We'll get out and get that done, and it'd be quite interesting because we're going to try and get some wireless microphones as well, so I can explain everything as it's happening, you know. So that should be quite cool. But it's all about bringing. The thing is, it's like I want to kind of like help everybody. Do you know what I mean? Or entertain people, or just have a nice fishing program where everybody can enjoy it. But if you're disabled or vision impaired, whatever the situation may be, not everybody can get to the beach or a safe fishing mark, which is seaside. So then we got to move inland to lakes and stuff, and rivers and streams, which is it's coming, guys. It's all been worked out, and it's all ready to rock and roll. So it's just we need to get some nice weather, get some lockdown restrictions ease slightly once the time is right, and we will get out and bring all of that to you. Hopefully the fly fishing one will be fast, and then hopefully it won't be too long before the blue shark fishing. I can't wait for that. Just what a way to celebrate your 40th birthday. And I've got to have an operation on this eye in a week. Jen?
Sorry?
When am I having the operation? In a week?
The day after the schools go back, so the 9th.
9th or 10th of March. I've got to have an eye operation. But nothing, it's not a cure. They just got to take a film off my lens. It won't improve my vision or anything. They just got to take it away. But I just want to see with that tiny little bit of vision I've got left, if that blue shark is blue as it used to look to me when I used to watch wildlife programs on TV. And I want to do that before I go blind, completely and utterly gone, which...
That sounds a disaster. A blind man picking wild mushrooms or doing a
It must be to somebody else. I don't pick mushrooms. But yeah, I think my vision, the little bit of vision that I do have, so like I said, if you look at your keyboard and see the letter E, I can only see those top two lines. Ah, you got an opera as well? Yeah, Rich and Leo, Rich. Yeah. Rich, I hope it all goes well, mate, I really do. But yeah, I think my vision will probably be gone in the next year and a half, 2 years. Have they got a fish, Jen? How did I have a little touch on that rod and then nothing? Alright, babe, I'll be there in a sec. Any other comments, sweetheart? Huh? Okay. Oh, he's got weed, has he?
in a more sensitive way by being blind when fishing, like when it's a bite. Sorry if that sounds silly,
that's I wonder if they're all like, it's all just broken, he just put it straight back together.
Martin Green's just popped on, said hello, giving you a thumbs up.
Thank you,
He can't
Martin.
stay, but like,
No, Martin Green, thank you very much for popping in and giving us a like. Do I feel things are more sensitive? Yeah, maybe.
I think he just pays more
I,
attention.
yeah, it might be
Can't
that
say.
it's you. It might be that you just learn.
John said the stick made him jump.
It made me jump earlier. That's when I swore. Yeah, it's. I think it's kind of like. You just learn it differently. I think that's all it is. I think you just learn. Like, so. Sorry to go back to it, but on the YouTube we've got the bass and cod, and I catch a strap conger, and it literally bored my rig. It was a knot, and you see me there with my head torch on, and I end up turning my head torch off, closing my eyes, and I end on this knot within just a few minutes because you just feel. And then the next time me and Matt went fishing, and he caught an eel, tangled him right up. And I think in the end he had to cut his rig off and tie a new one on because he couldn't do it. Not saying that the knots were the same or mine was worse than his or anything like that. But I would have liked to have a crack at it and see.
And Mick said, Wayne, did they give you odds? I hope that makes sense to you.
Did they give me odds?
Yeah.
What do you mean, Mick?
Is that for your eye? Your laser eye?
Oh, what, as in like when it goes? No, they... 59 likes, holy moly. Thank you, guys. No, they didn't give me, yeah, they didn't give me odds on when it's going to go, Mick, to be fair. It's just what I've kind of come to understand with it, how it's been going myself. So, it's been going, the way it's been going over the last few years, I kind of learn, and I kind of think, wow. It's going to be the next year or two. Oh, sugar. The next year or two before it goes completely. Again, I can't wear my t-shirt. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, guys, I mean, let's be honest about it. Yes, I am a blind man, but I'm a lucky.
231 subs.
231 subs, guys. Thank you so much. What a lovely lovely group of people we have tonight. Thank you so much for the subs and the likes and the shares and the support. And if anybody's followed us on Facebook, thank you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate it all. I honestly do. And I hope that comes across. I don't want to sound like an idiot or anything. But yeah, I'm a lucky blind man. You know, I've got to watch my beautiful wife walk down the aisle to me.
Nick said he was given odds twice on his morality, Wayne.
Oh right, yeah. No, they didn't give me any odds to be fair. No. When they done my operation in regards to the cataracts, they said, you know, it's a fairly safe operation. Oh, 1 in 10,000 goes wrong, or 1 in 110,000 goes wrong, something like that. And both mine went wrong. But you know, but like I was saying, you know, I've got to watch my wife walk down the aisle, both children being born, their first steps, their first smile. So, you know, what else do you want in life? And the thing is, when you're cuddling your loved ones, your children or your wife, you don't cuddle them with your eyes open, do you? Close your eyes and enjoy the love. So they're my cure, that's for sure. That is for sure. I'm not after anything. No, when I cuddle the children, when I cuddle Jen, I'm nervous because you think, is she going to give me a cheap shot? You're kind of scared to relax into a cuddle. Who else, you know, you end up with your nipple being flicked or something. But you know, it's just about enjoying. Like, there's people out there that's got my eyesight condition who's blind by the time they're 8. You know, so there's people that are born blind and never will get to see what a sunset looks like, or you know, their mum or anybody. So I'm loving that.
Thing, Wayne, and very good point.
Yeah, absolutely, Rich. Do you know what I mean? It's about having what you have and enjoying what you have, and not wanting more. Because I'll tell you now, and this is something that I learned quite really early doors with it. Do you know what? I could think to myself, oh, I wish I could see a quarter of an inch more, just a quarter of an inch more. That's all I would like. But then there'd be a blind person out there that could be like, oh, I wish I could see what that blind guy sees. Do you know what I mean? There'd be someone out there that can't see at all, and they could be like, God, I wish I had what he had. So, you know, it's about having what you have and being grateful for it. So, yeah. And like I always say, life is for living. So, get out there, live it, and enjoy it, and don't fall victim to any disability at all. What we are falling victim to is blanking. And later today or tomorrow, I'm going to talk to my dad, and he'll be like, "Oh, catch anything? No." God, all these people watching you on YouTube, you can't even catch a fish. Actually, to be fair, that'd be Dad. And Matt probably stick a needle in there somewhere. But we'll let him off. It's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Said you're a glass half full man then.
My glasses.
Rather than a half empty.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Absolutely, Rich. Absolutely. Jen's glass is always empty and then refilled quite quickly, and then emptied and then refilled quite quickly.
I have no idea what you're on about. Mr. Bond says you are a great man by calling Jen your sweetheart when you ask her sometimes for something.
Yeah, I do, don't I? You right, sweetheart? Can you pass me that, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Oh, she is.
When you really, really want me to do something.
No.
Right, darling?
No, do you know what, right, guys?
Help me, darling.
Guys, I'll tell you now, I am like that at home. I'll be like, oh, you right, sweetheart? Do you want a cup of tea, sweetheart? Or something like that. She'll be like, don't call me sweetheart. I'm like, all right, love. And then she'll go, don't love me. I was like, all right, I won't love you. I'll find someone else and love them. Just a little joke we have in it, baby. She's a good girl.
Rich said last night you should have just lobbed the bait in the sea with no hook.
Yeah, it's like that here, mate, isn't it? It's like that all over. It's weird. It's weird. Like, to be fair, you think about it. Like, was that Richard Hoy that said that then, or was that Rich and Leo?
Yeah, I think no. Richard, what said what? Wayne?
Lob the bait in the ocean with no hook.
Rich and Leo.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. You got Rich and Leo, who's I think. Well, you got me down in Plymouth. You've got Dyslexic Angler in Portsmouth. You've got Rich and Leo, who I think are towards Essex way. I think. If I'm wrong, Rich, I'm sorry.
We are packing up, aren't we?
I'm packing down one.
You need to pack down the
and then
other
you've got Tam all the way up in Scotland, blanking. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's all over the UK. It's it's weird.
Peter just said Rich is all about getting out fishing.
Yeah.
Catching is just a bonus.
Well said, Peter. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it, mate. If we caught all the time, we'd call it something else. You know, we'll have blanking and catching. That's what we would have, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. But yeah, guys, I'll just show you those beads again, just in case.
And Kev said it's time to go home for you all.
Yes. Look at those beads. Has anybody ever seen floating beads like that before? What I was thinking is, guys, because these feel really buoyant, it's a tiny, like, get some, I don't know, maybe like £6 line, putting these on it, and then having a trace with a small little hook with some bread on for some mullet, and that'd be it, and just let that float along the surface with the bread, maybe for some mullet in the spring months, which we might have spring and summer months, and then you guys, you know, I'll actually name it mullet fishing, and then you guys can definitely come and watch me blank. Oh dear. So guys, because I'm studying astronomy,
Here we go.
I will give you a little bit of info on the moon. So the moon, a couple of things. The moon only reflects 7% of the light that it receives from the sun, because it's a very dirty, dusty place. So it only reflects 7%. And
Rich, he's in Southampton, just up the road from Reese.
oh, okay, in Southampton, not too far away. Well,
from us. It's miles away.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We're at the bottom.
But yeah, only sends back 7% of the light. But with the sunlight, it takes.
Nicola and Joe, meaning Essex, is from Essex.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I know that because they told me last week. Apart from Essex, Joe Essex, because it's in his title. But yeah, the moon only reflects 7%, and with the sunlight takes 8 minutes to get here. The light from the moon only takes 1.6 seconds, and every single year the moon moves.
Jamie said he's from Kent.
Kent. Okay, by the fish hunter. The moon moves 4 centimeters every year away from the Earth, and yeah, so one day, in, well, quite a few billion years, the moon will be on its own, and we will be without a moon. So.
Rich and Lou, Wayne, I wish you could see the video from Mars later. It's amazing. The matter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One thing.
Yeah. No, it's lovely.
Essex.
Mr. Bond's Essex, is he? Okay, yeah. Well, that's what he says. You know, remember he's a secret agent. He has to say these things. You know, so if he's saying Essex, I reckon he's Cambridge way, especially you know. I reckon he's Cambridge way.
Hurry up.
I'm untangling a knot, which there it is. It's done. Beautiful.
Tired, Wayne.
Yeah. Get this one.
He hasn't said a thing.
Huh?
He hasn't said a thing.
What's that? Oh no, he's been very quiet. Yes. Right. Oh, where are we going? So, guys, with my rig wallet, I have at the back.
Oh, from the rover they just landed on there.
Oh right. Oh yes, of course.
Oh, I bet that's on the.
That'd be on NASA Live.
NASA,
Yeah, NASA Live. Yeah, I'll have to.
I've got that on YouTube.
Yeah, love watching that kind of stuff. I don't know if anybody watches. Coming off fishing a little bit here, but if anybody watches that Sky at Night on BBC on Sunday nights, there's been a astronomer on there who is called Dr. Nicholas Bone, who is a blind astronomer, and he's been on the TV, and he has actually been in contact with myself and been extremely helpful to me, and offered to make me a load of like galaxies and what's happened here? Galaxies and star clusters and so on, using a 3D printer, and sending them to me so I can see. Well, not see, but you can feel. Is that how they did it? Was it? Because I know that they were a little bit worried about how they were going to get it down, because it's what do they call it? 7 seconds of hell. Because it's like you don't know if it's going to be a smooth landing or not, because there's no atmosphere. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. No, that's cool. Guys, seriously, all of you, like new guys, old guys that have joined us tonight, thank you so much for your support. If anybody watches this on a not a rerun, but you know when you upload it as a video, thank you. Yeah, it's been nice. It's always nice talking to you guys and having you guys come along for the journey. I think I'm going to have to think about the next one and think about how we're going to get it so we can get some fish on camera, because I don't want to be the blinding blank guy. That word was blank, by the way, just in case. Yeah, I'll just show you guys this actually. So when I say about preparing, making sure you're ready and stuff, this is my rig wallet, very kindly brought to me by Jen. So these leaves here are just one leaf, and they've all got polypennos in. Okay.
7 minutes for hell, but they caught it all on video. Never seen anything so amazing.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Essex is back. Said, have you had anything?
Joe, not a Scooby-Doo. We did have a bite on the end rod, which I will bring in a moment, but it rattled once, so unless it's really small and stayed there.
And there's probably about 30 rods.
It's about 30 rods.
Along here and nobody's caught anything.
Nobody's caught a thing, mate. 30 rods. But yeah, it's my rig wallet. So in here, I've got beads and swivels and stuff in that side. And this side, I have some rigs. Excuse me, which was very kindly given to me by Mark from Cox and Raw. But these are the ones I make up. So these big leaves are all polypanos, and then down this end, they're singled out, these ones, and these ones this side will be for the, say, 2 hook and 3 hook flappers that have got floating beads, and this side will be for the 2 hooks and 3 hook flappers without floating beads. So I know which rig is where. So it's always been about being prepared, because sometimes you watch fishing, or you go fishing, and like I've been with people and I'm set up and cast out and they're like still rigging up, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, what's taking you so long? So rig wallets prepared. Zach's got one of these as well, which is really cool. He's made his own little rigs and got them in his rig wallet, which is nice. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, no, it's all about being prepared.
They can't see what you were showing them.
You couldn't? No. Oh, sorry. Right.
I don't know why I'm doing it now.
Oh, right.
Show the inside, mate.
So can you see here?
Yes.
Right, my rig wallet. Okay. So you got the... Flip it around so it's the right way around. So, yeah, so I've got netting on this side with swivels and beads. And this side, it's got a few rigs and that. But this end of the rig wallet, these leaves are hose. So that is one big leaf all the way. And I've got about 10 of them. And then you get to this side, and as you can see, they're in half. So you've got one half, one half. So the bottom ones, I keep my 2 and 3 hook flappers with the floating beads. And this one here, exactly the same. So 2 and 3 hook flappers, but without the floating beads. So I know when I go to my rig wallet, oh, this is what I want to go for. Bang, there it is. Bang, bang. So you're always on top of the game. So you're not like, oh, where's that rig? And say you have a snap off, or you think, oh, I'll change rigs. You bring it in, you cut your rig off, and then you're like, oh, where's that rig? Preparation, people.
Let's just say good night.
Kev, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. I'm going to wind this rod in. Nothing's happened on it. Let's hope there's a little fish just sat there. I'll take a little fish. I'll take a little fish. I don't think there is anything sat on there, but no, never. Ah, Peter, thank you for joining us.
Here we go. Zach's been learning about tongue twisters.
Yeah.
Bald eagle. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Well done, Jen. You got that out.
I did. Where's the name? It's right, Tony. We're going home now. We'll get your milk, okay?
Noisy noises annoy oysters. Is that right?
I think so.
That's enough fishing. We need to go home, darling. I'll wind this one in.
I did read it twice.
Guys, I've just had a bite. I've just had a bite. And I think he's on. Maybe not. It could. Oh no, I think it's weed because it's heavy. Oh, it's blooming weed. Damn, it went boom, and then I was like, oh, it's taking it straight away. I thought it was a bit heavy and not kicking.
Oh, he caught some him.
Shoot. Jen, can you just pick up my white stick there, please, sweetheart? And careful you don't get a weight or hook.
I can see them.
Thank you. Do you know what? It just literally, as I picked up the rod, I was like, yeah, nothing, and then it just went. Huh?
Someone just said they're on. Kev's just saying, right, put him the school mum hat on. Time to get your lovely family on.
Yes, Kev. Yes.
Well. Get your star. Wayne, keep being you. Hugs to you all.
Thank you, Kev. What do you mean someone's on? Someone just caught a fish?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the eyes of the operation, Jen. Get out there and have a look.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do like 6
Yeah, I'd pay my money, please. There we are, guys. This is quite common on our shore. This is a weed fish. Come in many different colours and shapes and sizes.
You got a rock with that one?
And a rock as well. Sometimes they come with rocks. This is a this is a male, as you can tell by the claspers there.
Come on.
Put him back in. That was a soft, gentle release. That's how you meant to release him, by the way. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
John said that he saw a ray caught on a 3-0 hook and it was 4 inches long.
Blimey. That is. Yeah, I can't wait to go ray fishing this year. I mean, the ray mark I would like to go to, you know, we need to be allowed to travel, but I'd love to go and do some ray fishing, that's for sure. I'm not faffing. Oh, dear. Come on. Yeah, so guys, next Sunday, 8 o'clock. If Jen and I can get out fishing during the week, we will. We will definitely get out fishing during the week. We'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. But if not, then next Monday, Q&A at home. Get your questions ready, and I will answer anything, lifestyle, anything like that. And you can see me at home, even if it's how do you make a cup of tea. So we'll do all of that. But there might be some people there from the RNIB because it's gone on the radio as well. Oh, what have I done here? Jen? Oh, no, it's okay. It is sorted.
Lovely is live now, apparently.
Lord Lugworm? Yeah, was it Lord Lugworm I watched the other day? Oh, yes, it was. It was. Here, can you take that? Yeah, I watched Lord Lugworm the other day. I think he caught a conger and a bullace, actually. So, you know, it's all about being able to fish the marks that you can get to, and at the moment...
Do you want me to chuck this in your box?
No, I'll put it away. At the moment, the marks that I can fish are not producing. That's just a shame. But, yeah. Oh.
Oh, did you say about your Q&A?
I did, why?
Oh, because George said full Q&A.
George...
Ray.
Ah, George Ray. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, George Ray, the other day when I said to you about contacting you, basically what it was is, it was about asking about if you wanted to be a mod for the channel, but I didn't, because I know, like, you know, all, like, everybody has work and stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, the thing is like, I know everybody has work, so not all the mods can be on all the time, etc. And I don't want to offend any of my mods because I think they're all brilliant. Pat, Nicola, all right, I won't list them all. Amanda, John. Oh, did you make Kev a mod? Oh, right, okay, I didn't realise. But what I didn't want to do is, I didn't want to ask you on, well, for two reasons. One, I didn't want to ask you on somebody else's live because I didn't want to be disrespectful to their live. Because I try not to say anything about my channel on somebody else's live because you tuned in to watch them, if that makes sense. So I won't ever do that because I don't want to be disrespectful. And also, I didn't want to put you on the spot and be like, would you like to be my mod? And then you'd be like, oh, no, not really. But, and it's fine to say no. I just didn't want to put you on the spot.
Pat said you can't offend us.
Okay. Who said that? Pat. Yeah, well, you know, I think I've been quite lucky with my mods. Like, Pat's looked out for me and, everybody's promoting me and stuff, and I appreciate it. It's just, I just didn't want to offend anybody, and I didn't want to put you on the spot. And like I say, I'm someone that cannot be offended. So if you say, no, don't worry. Do you know what I mean? I won't be like, oh, that George. Well, I probably would, but in a jokey way, not in a serious way. So But the offer is.
Nick said thank you, Wayne and Jen. Brilliant live again.
Thank you, Mick.
Local Mark's fishing. Hey, hello, nice to see you again. At it again.
Ah. Local Mark's fishing. John, I think is.
Bold Eagle said George is a mod father.
Oh, okay. I am, darling. I just, if I can just pass you that. I just want to say, yes, you can, sweetheart. Local Mark's fishing. John, I think your name is. First of all, your lives have been absolutely brilliant to watch. Sorry, we've got a tired baby now. They've been absolutely fantastic to watch, and if anybody hasn't watched John, like Local Mark's fishing, get over there and subscribe to him. It's brilliant watch, and thanks for the shout out. Well done on the bass last night. But when I watched you the other day, I think you were fishing on a beach, and I said, "Hi mate, any joy?" or something like that, and you said, "Oh, as you can see, Wayne, we're fishing on the beach," and then you were like, "Oh no, you might be able to hear," or something like that. And I don't know if you panicked a little bit, but seriously, mate, don't worry. Just talk as you would normally talk, because it's just the English language, isn't it? To say, even I say it like, "Oh, I seen a guy catch a fish. I didn't see a guy catch a fish. I heard him catch a fish." Do you know what I mean? But I say it, so don't ever feel, like, "Oh God, I've just said something like, did you see that blind angler?" Like, don't worry, it's all good. Like my wife will say it. I'll be like, "Babe, you seen the tea bags? They're on the kitchen side. I can't find them. Open your eyes." That's what she says. Open your eyes. They're right underneath your nose. So yeah, don't ever.
George said, "Would love to anytime I can, mate."
Oh, cool. Thank you, George. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Love that.
And
Pat, George, yeah.
Rich Leo said, "We're all family here. You can talk about your channel on my channel anytime."
Thanks, Rich
Same
Leo.
Leo shares your channel because he's a mod on yours, so he can share his on.
Yeah, that's.
Nicholas said, "Great live yet again, Wayne, Jen. Well done. Chat when you're next live. Thank you. Good night to you both. Sleepy faces."
Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys. John, well done last night. I was so jealous of
Local
your.
Mark's Fishing said, "Thank you so much. Means
Yeah.
a great deal."
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Awesome.
Old Eagle said, "Bless the little one." Yeah, she's had enough. She
Oh,
wants to go home.
yeah, she wants to go home. We're gonna shoot off now. Next time, guys, I'm not gonna make any promises of catching you guys a fish. I'll leave that up to the likes of Local Marks when he goes out in his kayak and catches his bass. Looked brilliant last night. Absolutely awesome. My nan.
Local Mark's Fishing said, "I did feel like I said the wrong thing."
No, yeah, mate. John, but seriously, like everybody says it. They're like, "Oh."
I say it all the time.
The other week we were fishing here, some guy went, "Oh, mackerel fishing down there," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Oh, sorry," but I knew what he meant. Do you know what I mean? But like, sometimes I'm a real pain in the butt because I'll wind people up. I'll be like, "Oh my God, can you not? I'm blind, for crying out loud." So yeah, do you know what? We went on holiday.
Ryan said, "Did you catch a fish? It don't count. I missed it."
Ryan, did you not see it?
Caught the best one.
Ryan, I caught a bass, £3.12 on the white stick. I didn't see it because I'm blind, and nobody else seen it because I'm a big fat liar. But yeah, no. Do you know what? Right, we went on holiday, and oh, this was so funny. This was in the summer, right? We went on holiday, and
Local Mark's Fishing got 7 bass last night.
did you? Nice one, John.
Only little ones. Got lots of action.
Do you know what the setup John had on his kayak was like?
Right. You
Oh,
don't
I
have to
wanted
be
to
on
go.
camera, you can still pack away.
Yeah.
Come on.
Right, do you want to take the
Yeah,
rod?
not spearing me
Thanks,
in the head,
babe.
please.
Well,
What?
I said I'll try not to, babe, because I love you so much. Yeah. But yeah, we went on holiday and I needed to use the bathroom, and Flick, Matt's wife, because we were on holiday with them, she needed to go to the dishes place. And when you're camping, the complex is all together. So I was like, I'll go to the bathroom and you go do what you got to do, and I'll meet you back here so you can walk me back to the tent, because I couldn't obviously find a tent or caravan. And so I kind of thought, well, COVID's, you know, I went to the bathroom and came out, waited for Flick, and I thought, right, I'm on the path. I'll step to the side so I'm not in anybody's way and anybody can get around me and everything. So I stepped right out of the way, and this bloke walked past me. He had this massive area. He walked right past me and went, "You're on the path, mate." And I was like, I didn't have my white stick, because Flick like holds onto my arm and stuff. So I didn't have my white stick. So I was like, all right, yeah, sorry, mate. I didn't realise it was in your way. I mean, I was pinned up against a wall. So he went off, and I moved myself. I think I sat on a wall or something, and he came back out and he went, "You're still here. This is a campsite. People on holiday, you know." So hang on, Jen. And then so he was like, "You're still here?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." I was like, "I'm waiting for someone to take me back to the caravan." I was like, "Because I'm actually registered blind." And then he was like, "Oh, you're blind?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Oh, yes, sit down, mate. Oh, you need your mum." And I was like, "I need my mum?" I was like, "Why do I need my mum?" But he was like, "Yeah, sit down and you need your mum." I was like, "Okay."
You're nearly 40 years old, you don't need your mum.
Oh, and Flick was right there then, and we just cried. So yeah, if you ever see a blind guy, make sure they sit down, because they need their mum. Oh, quality. Oh dear. Bless him. Bless him. But there was no bad feelings or anything. He just probably was having a bad day and didn't want to see a guy just stood waiting or sat waiting. Oh dear.
Oh, Frank Bold Eagle said, "What a guy, clappy hands. The blind angler people."
Oh, thank you, Bald Ego.
And a sense of humour to match. Looking forward to future content.
Oh, thank you, Bald Ego. It's really kind of you, mate. Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Bond say good night. Thanks again, all the best.
Mr. and Mrs. Bond, 6 3/4. Good night. Thank you for joining again. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. And like I said, if anybody hasn't subscribed to Essex Foraging and Fishing and Rich and Leo and Local Marks with John, definitely get over there and subscribe. And if I've missed a channel, Dyslexic Angler, Reese. I like Reese. Reese is a good guy, actually. A really nice guy. I like him. So, and that's the best thing about this fishing community. Well, any fishing community is nice, but this YouTube one that I've been welcomed into has been absolutely lovely, and it's meeting all you nice people and chatting. Do you know what I mean? And it really doesn't matter that I'm blind, and with Reese and his dyslexic.
Dyslexia.
That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say it. It doesn't matter, does it? You know, it really doesn't matter. You know, and with like Rich and Leo, we all tune in to watch Leo. You know, we get Rich as a as an extra bonus. Sorry, Rich. But yeah, it's a nice fishing community. That is for sure, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Absolutely. Oh, sugar. Packed my rag away before I'd done my knife. Can you pass me my rag, please? Just so I don't get fishy guts in my sleeve. Thank you. Yeah, no, Rich and Leo, I really enjoy your channel, sitting and watching it with Zachary. I'll tell you why, right, is Zachary likes to watch Ryan from and I'm
You got 60 likes.
thank you, and I'm like, Zach, he's like not being horrible.
Mark's just did your 60th.
Ah, thank you, local Mark. 60 likes, get in. Like I say to Zach, you're watching a kid on YouTube play with the same toys you've got upstairs. Like, go and play. And but you won't, sit and watch it until we turn it off. So when we came across your channel, Zach was actually in bed. Funny enough, Zach was in bed, and I said to Jen, I knew he was awake, so I said to Jen, I'm going to get him out of bed, bring him down, and let him watch this with this little boy. So we did. And he sat there, and he literally, Jen, about after like 10 minutes or so, Jen was like, come on, you got school tomorrow, up to bed, like, because we were homeschooling him at the moment. And he didn't want to go to bed, he wanted to carry on watching it. And I'm like, yes. I was like, that's what I'm on about. Watch a little boy do what he's doing, where you can go outside and have some fun and not, I don't mind him watching Leo fish with a fishing rod that Zach could have and then go out and have fun fishing. It's just, when you spend all this money on toys and then watching somebody else play with them, it's, Now, I'm not being disrespectful to the channel or anything. Please don't think I am. It's just, when it's children, they should be out playing with their toys, and well, I think he should be out climbing trees and whatnot. So coming across your channel was awesome. So hats off to you and Leo for sure. Big respect. And hopefully it won't be too long before Leo can see Zach. Well, he's on one of them, the bass one. He outfishes me. He catch 2 bass. I caught nothing. It's a bit of a trait of this channel at the moment. Oh. I'm well happy that everybody's here. Bald ego. What? Was that a snort? Was that a snort? What?
Keith wrote, caught anything yet, Wayne? I had to go service my woman.
Keith! Hang on, Keith, can I just ask one serious question? I cannot go home until I know this. Whilst you were performing, was I playing in the background? Because we could have egged you on. Like, go Keith, it's your birthday, get your groove on.
Local Marks is off. He said he can see that you're nearly finished now.
Yeah, thank you for popping in and saying hi, John. Thank you, mate. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Brilliant channel.
Rich said, means a lot, dude. Really does, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Rich, top man. Top man. Why'd you give me this bag?
Huh?
Why did you give me this bag?
Because that was the one that flew away.
Oh, right, I see.
Rich said, Wayne, how about after lockdown is over, we do a dad versus son challenge?
Oh, mate, I'm well up for that.
George said, Wayne, everyone has something wrong with them, remember that?
Yeah. Jen has a few things wrong with her.
Mick said, shout out to all the mods.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
Is that all you're going to say? Yeah.
Hang on. Shout out to all the mods. Oh, well, a big shout out to all the mods. Did you make George a mod?
I did.
George, thank you, mate. Natalia, are you okay? Thank you, George. Thank you, Kev, for joining the team. Nicola, Amanda, John, thank you very much. Pat, thank you, mate. Thanks for letting me message you as well, guys, because I spoke to Pat a couple of times. He's been really helpful, and just using people's experiences and knowledge and stuff to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and everything's been awesome. So to each and every one of you, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? I really do, because I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. And the last thing I want to do is offend anybody, because I want to be like fun to watch. I want to be hopefully be able to teach something or do something a little bit different that may help people. But I never want to upset anybody. So guys, thank you, and big shout out to Pat. He's awesome. What?
Sorry.
Oh, you just...
I got sidetracked. You had a message from Ed saying Great live, mate. Thanks for the shout out and thanks, Jen, for complimenting the baby.
Oh, Ed, thank you, mate. So Ed is a young man down here, and he's the guy I get my bait from. And he's a bait digger, lugworm, ragworm. You know, gives good quality, really good quality bait. And he's hoping to set up his own tackle business, his own tackle shop, just over the water.
Talia, we're nearly done
Actually,
now.
so you know, big shout out to Ed. He's a top man, great fisherman. He doesn't go after small fish. A 26-pound conger is a small fish to Ed. So you know, he's helped the channel out a lot. So big shout out to Ed. Thank you, Ed. What are you doing?
I've got a box on top. I've got your chat on my Facebook.
Okay. But yeah, big shout out to all the mods. I appreciate it. Did anybody dislike tonight?
Not that I can see.
Any dislikes tonight? I'm just going to chuck the worm in. People will be like, guys, got Chinese containers. Oh, Ed, the worm I got a few the other day, mate. This is what I've got still here. So, I'll keep these pots because they're good. I've got so many different bits of tackle at home that you think, oh, where can I put that? And then they're ideal for keeping loose bits of tackle and stuff in. Oh, that's a bit pongy. Oh, excuse me. So hopefully next time we get out fishing, we might not have this table around our feet. We're trying to find a good wireless microphone for the right price because they're quite expensive, aren't they?
One's on
So-
its way.
Yeah, that's true. So let's hope that one works because the last one didn't. Do you want to put that somewhere?
Yeah.
Is Peter on? Is Peter online?
No, that's all. That
Oh.
wasn't our child that's screaming in the background, just so everyone
Oh yeah, just I don't know where to put that.
knows to see.
Yeah. Excuse me. I forgot to ask if Peter was online. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm sorry that we didn't catch the fish, but maybe you guys learned a bit more about me and my life and whatnot. And like I said, I get those questions ready, and if we can get out during the week, then we will. Big shout out to Matt, cameraman Matt. It's birthday tomorrow, so I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow, Matt. No doubt I'll give you a shout tomorrow anyhow. Sing happy birthday down on the phone. But you know, it's just weird. No fish seem to be coming in. Like one fish caught tonight, and that was that person down there, which was early doors, which may have been a mackerel or a pin whiting. But she was float fishing, so I'm guessing mackerel. So it's just weird. Like, you know, you can't blame it on the rain and the fresh water because there hasn't been any. You know, the temperature's dropped off, so the water's cold. The tide was perfect. Don't know. I'm lost. Any comments, babe, before we sign out?
John said, not long, be 600 subs.
It's the 500 that I'm worried about, John. It's licking that mackerel. Yeah, guys. If anybody has any ideas what I can add to the giveaway, give me a shout. So I'll make up some rigs and stuff, so they'll all be ready to go. I'll chuck in the stickers.
Somebody called Ben is on saying, love watching your station.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, mate. That's really kind of you. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully we'll be back out again soon. It's just where.
Keith said, Wayne, take care, see you on the next stream. Stay safe, everyone. Right,
Keith gone for a fag now, is he? Is that who it was that said that he had just silenced his wife?
Martin said, thank you guys, see you on the next one.
Martin, thank you. Thank you,
Your
mate.
sense of humour is great.
Thank you,
Let's have
Martin.
more fish next time though.
Oh, mate, I'm
Really
trying.
enjoyed your content. Bye for now. Goodbye all.
Goodbye, Martin. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for joining us. It's
George
been.
said he'll do his best, he promises.
Thank you, George. Yeah. Thank
Just
you. mate.
joining the live, isn't it?
Yeah, just being here. Do you know what I mean? Just being here. But it's getting to that 500. It's getting to that. You know, turning your back to the camera, they can still hear you on the mic.
I'm
going,
like, come on.
Yeah, guys. She
Past
wants.
9
She wants to. Is it right, guys? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Love it. Love you all. Thank you for the support and everything else. So, yeah. Until next time. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.